Where should we put this? Just here. Oh, crap. Sorry. Sorry, chat. How's it all? How are we going? How are we going, everybody? Get my jumper off. Where is my jumper? Alright, so we're going to have to clear out the workshop now. Hey, Vinter, how are you, brother? How are you, man? Cold down here tonight. I just took a couple of hours off stream and come back. I'm not going to fuss around too much with the race chassis, but just do wonder what engine we drop in it though. We have a few options. I like doing a motorbike engine in it. It's got to stay front engine. I just don't really want to run a drive shaft that long with the motorbike engine. Really. How do I get my live chat on here? Oh, that's right, I've done this wrong. Yeah, that's good. You're definitely getting colder into winter, that's for sure, eh? I'm going to have to find a better spot for everybody. Getting the floor sword. How's that? Is that better? What about this thing? What about that there? No, I'm right about here somewhere. What are you thinking? Here we go. That's better. Alright, so we've got to clear out the workshop as well. That's going to be the main things. I guess maybe over here a bit more is probably better. Keep on building. I'll watch this board doesn't tip over on me. Oh, man. Just trying not to blind you guys with all the lights, that's all. Trying not to blind everybody. Sorry, guys. How are we all going, guys? Hope you're having a good one. I do apologise for screen glare. Hang on, I'll try and tweak this, but I don't think I can do video effects for that. I don't know. Oh, Nick, how are you? We're getting there with the garage stuff. An XS1 Goliath? What on earth is an XS1 Goliath? Yeah, going alright, mate, going alright, just chipping away at the garage floor rebuild, and deciding what I'm doing with this thing, sell it, build it, I don't know, probably build it, I keep thinking build it. Yeah, just keep on going, mate, just keep on going. Oh, I don't know. That'll be alright. We've got to clear out the workshop. So think of where I can actually put this. It's going to work. That's pretty good enough, eh? What do we reckon? Somewhere there, somewhere here. Maybe if I can get over here a bit. Here we go. So we got to clear out all the workshop. So I'm bringing everything from the workshop area over and redo that floor. This is the current mission. This is the current mission. I'm not sure where to put you. Is that too blinding in the corner? Post on the community tab. Call of Duty. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, now it's a race car sim rig. There you go. Race car. Get this garage. Get this floor done. Good. What a mess, yep. That's what happens when you build a garage with everything in it, bro. It's a mess, yep. It's my past collections and things, mate. That's what the channel's all about, clearing it out over time, man. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, mate. Oh, it's you, iPod. Yeah, see, man. Why are you going around being like that to people though? Why would you be to anyone like that if they've got the guts to get on here and just be, this is my life, man? Why would you knock somebody down for that? It's because something you wouldn't do it. Why would you be hating on anyone like that? It's not nice, man. Yeah, I thought I raised you better around here, bro. I thought I raised you better than that. Are we trolling right now? No, okay, cool. I need to do work, brother. Progressively better, thank you, mate. Thanks, bro. Just getting there. Got the race car chassis out, so yeah, just keep it moving from there. I'm gonna need the charger for this other phone. Stosey, if you're there, Black Love, could you bring the charger down shortly, please? Tell me what I built under here. I think we're good. It's a race car tube chassis. So it's a whole car, like the chassis built from your just tube metal. It's definitely getting colder down here, guys. Yeah, it's a race car. Yeah, Gary needs to do some work around here, exactly. Gary the Possum needs to do some work around here. You're bang on, mate. Leave it like that for now, eh? How's that? There you go. Shit. Really gotta stop trying to do everything one-handed. boots. They rolled my ankle. What's that? It's a race chassis. Lakewood laminate. Lakewood laminate. Shit. That's a little big sheet of stuff, ain't it? You gonna do with that? It's a very big board. Alright. G'day Craig, how are you, bro? How are you, bud? Yeah, bro. How about that? Hopefully Susie appears on the stream soon. I need a phone charger. I don't really want to go to get it. I need it for that text phone. Shit. So if I'm running a reverse camera on here, I need a phone I can read the text off, but I need it to not be charging, you know. Down to like 13%. Hold up. Where do I even put the torch? Yeah. I have to come back, guys. Give me a moment. Yeah, first leave it here somewhere else. Whatever. Sorry about that, guys. What was what? What was what? Make sure I'm keeping looking decent around you animals. That's concerned. Alright. Now I'm starting to overheat again. Right. Alright. How are we going to do this? Now I've kind of blocked off a lot of my camera view, guys. Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out something. I just don't want to put it on that other side. Geez, I better keep up on all this work with the amount of work Rob over at Depression Talks is doing on his workshop. His workshop's looking bloody good, man. Really, really good to see him down there. Love seeing him get on there and work away at it. Hopefully I haven't stalled out on the chat or something. No, alright, nobody's chatting. All good. All good, mate. Somewhere we're going to look alright. I kind of want the tripod a bit lower, to be honest. I don't really like having it up the side. Especially since I don't need to read the chat off it. I'll just sit a bit lower, eh? Hang on a second, is it better? Apart from the blinding light. What's going on with the rain or something out there? Okay. What the? Is that hail? There's no way. Oh shit. Oh. brother. Checking the chat, but the rain is so loud, bro. Nobody's gonna hear me. The rain is, yeah. I can't hear my own thoughts, man. Enjoy the ASMR. They didn't seem to get wet where they are. I think that's why I put them there. Hey. No, yeah, there's definitely a leak or two, yeah. This is the old iron that came on the original garage. And when I extended it, all this part of the garage is all new iron. This isn't. And it has some holes in it. Now, these bits are coming up off the ground. See, the floor's going to come up off the ground at the moment. Because all the shelves are collapsed and shit. So, yeah. Before I can even take any more of this off, we need to get the weight off here, or these ones are going to tip over, because it was just placed on the ground. So we're just going to do that. Almost worked. One way to do it. It's a bit hard to offload that. Nice workout session, that's it, mate. I'm not doing a live workout because I'm getting the work this way. Yep. Superfly knows what's up, man. He understands, you know, he gets it. Yeah, I realised as soon as I picked that up that I was going to struggle to put it down. I was like, my wrist. Right. As you can see, the old shelves and stuff collapsed. It's just pull it in, just a quick fix. Oh, at least that rain's died off, guys. That was a bit nutty. I couldn't hear a damn thing, man. This phone charges up pretty quick. Yeah, I can hear now. Yeah, you should be able to hear me now. Yeah. But yeah, I literally can't take this off because these are just the race car chassis was put here because there's no nothing's concrete down and shit. So yeah, you got to unload all that first and that's all collapsed because this was just thrown on the ground in like an hour. Like slap it in, I've got to get something done. So. As long as we get the weight off all this in first. Sweet. No idea. I don't check the forecast or anything there. going to run out of room here real quick, can you tell me? That's all the ZX14 stuff. That's all the airbox stuff to fix that black bike over there, so that'll stay together. I'm gonna run out of space so quickly, man. I'm gonna pull all this stuff out. It's the whole business model of IKEA. The whole mantra behind a lot of what they do with storage is you think vertical, right? And that's it. Like you put all the stuff on the wall, it's real simple. But when I can only lay it out on the floor while I rebuild this, it's just gonna make a hell of a mess, man. It makes a hell of a mess. So it's all good. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Need to tear up at least a gear. yeah, tiring myself out, mate. That's it. Hit that like button for me, guys. Check out the channel. If you check out the channel, you'll find out what it's all about. All this is stacked, so this don't have, there's no cabinets, there's no shelves or anything for this stuff yet, right? So, it's alright. That's what we're creating. Just reworking this whole space at the moment for the next couple of weeks. Just to make it flow better. Work. This, half done stuff everywhere. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to be up to task, You're going to make a mess, might as well make a big one. Same thing, yeah, chipping away at it, bro. Got the race chassis out and stuff, I had that. You'll see that a bit later if you're still around. the moment I'm just clearing this out, this is all the shelves that collapsed and stuff, right? Because this floor was never concreted down. It's literally on like a 4x2 and a couple of blocks, right? So I can't take the stuff off that end yet, or I risk this tipping and it'll push this through the wall or something. I think it's already leaning on it. That's alright, as I say, we're just being smart about it. Also being smart to not get a whitetail run on my arm or something. That would be no bueno. Please go crush, jeez. Yeah. Alright. I might actually start just filling up the race case, to be honest. There's a way to do it. We'll just fill it up with this stuff. It's a lot better than all the piping that was in it. So. Filling up the race cup. I'll move you guys. Oh. It's not a gimbal, it's just a loose tripod. Settle down. A nest of some kind there. Alright. Yeah, really bad reception. Yeah, mine was really bad before because it rained like real hard and I'm on Starlink, right? So yeah, all good Bean, get at it, man. Do what you gotta do, my bro. It's all about. Hit that like for me, people. Hit that like for me. Hey, don't do that. We're not going in a surfing competition. Love you too, brother. Good to see you here, man. You're most welcome, bro. That's what it's all about. Trying to inspire people, man. Trying to get people to just put in the work for whatever it is they want to do, man. I'm trying. There's a big reshuffle when the garage is already full of stuff. I'm glad I didn't put the race chassis out. I was just going to put it outside for this. I'm like, if it rains. And here we go. Here's massive ones. Man, I have too much shit. Tell you that for nothing. Crazy how much stuff you can fit into one shelving unit. Whew. That's near. As I say, after we rebuild the floor, we're just gonna have to sift through everything here. Get it all shelved away nicely and where it should be and all that. The work I don't want to do. Robocop back again. I assume Robocop is a bot because he always comes in with the same joke. But thank you, Robocop. I'm guessing that's why the name is Robocop. Right. get it there. Just making a heap. I knew it would make a heck of a mess, you know, getting it all out, but it has to be done to build this. I'm going to tear out all the cells, all the floor, everything. Won't tear out like all the floor tonight, but we're just doing some stuff, chipping away at it, mate. So once those floors are done and everything, new shelves and that, I'll be able to put all the stuff on all these bins will go on the wall, you know. Cross water got in that, nice. I've got nothing in there really. That's good. Now leaks on this area of the roof. I meant to sort it a long time ago, but this is what happened. I had so much to do that I got depressed and then I put off everything, and what happens then? The problem gets bigger, the problem gets worse. More stuff gets damaged, you know. I gave up for a while, man. I gave up. It's alright. Fighting back. Day by day. That's what it's all about. Fighting back. Going to get metal shelving. Yeah, that's a metal shelf there. No, I'll just make some stuff up. I'll figure something out. We'll figure something out when we get to that problem, but at the moment it's just clear the whole workshop out and get this floor built. I mean, we've been doing the floor now for what, about 6 days? Just like sometimes, like I'm streaming every second day usually on it. But you know, it's probably taken about a streaming time actual work to move everything, build the floor for the 2 car spaces. It's been like 6 days, probably like 20 hours work roughly. This is going to be the harder area because the ground's uneven out here. It's a lot, it's like that far off the ground. So I'm going to have to dig some holes and stuff. I would just get the digger in there, but there's too many cars in the way and stuff, so it's actually crooked. It's going to be crooked to hand dig it. But yeah, we'll keep at it, and then we'll get back to building cars and stuff. It's just I need this workspace done properly, not... Basically, anybody knew I built this garage in a really big hurry and needed to just get stuff in the door. And it was like, we'll worry about the floor later. We'll do it up later. Well, later has arrived. And yeah, it's meant to inspire you to do some work on your end. I do have chat with me on the phone here. We'll get it sorted. Man. Bit by bit, day by day. Summary. That got me to world number 2 in Forza Motorsport when I used to waste my life. Good rig for its time. Good rig for its day. And I had to do some real world shit. I had to step out of video games and do the real world, man. This is what happens when you get pissed off and sick of your video gaming ruining your life. Great solution. Highly recommended. Come a long way. I have to control my anger and those video games, all the stress, all the frustration at avoiding my life and stuff. It was just destroying me. It's like what the alcohol did, right? It just plugs the hole. It doesn't, doesn't really solve the problem. You can. You can roll a turd in chocolate, right? It's still going to taste the same when you bite into it, man. No matter how you view it, how you spin it. It's going to taste pretty shitty. It's all over with. We're getting there. see it. You can see how many little bits the floor was made out of. Now it's so hard to operate on this, which is why like this part was the shittiest bit because there was the race chassis just sitting here, so who cares? Yeah. But yeah, it'd be nice when I've got all these hung on the wall properly, when we've got the proper mounters and stuff in, so we'll get on with that shortly. At the moment we're just building the floor. When we do the tidy up, after all this floor build, we're going to reshuffle, restack, redo everything. That's going to be next week. Water in it. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. When it's fucked, it's fucked. I put it here and went, oh, it'll do for the moment. I saw the roof and see, honestly, I got depressed as fuck and barely came down here for like a year. I was like, oh, fuck it. Didn't care. Depression will do that to you. Ain't life a bitch. That's alright. Try and change the past. And you move forward. And you keep going, and I'm happy to show all of this. I don't know, I've got no embarrassment. I've got no embarrassment online about it. It's, you know, it's the reality of life. Nobody's perfect. But the thing is, the message is you can come back from anything. Keep going. Get that one. No, now I see why it collapsed everything. That's full of water. So it's made that at least another like 40, 50 kilo heavier. One moment. Well, at least we know where the leak in the roof is. That's good. So there's a positive in everything. Now we know where the leak in the roof is. Yeah, I've got a sealer for it. I've just never used it, but yeah, I'll get up there and do it. Yeah, we'll sort all that. We'll sort all that this week. It's just a case of that. It's just a case of me being lazy, bro. Honestly. That's how it goes sometimes. Move you guys over here anyway. Yeah, it'll work out, bro. Yeah, I'll get it all sorted. We'll get it all sorted in the next couple of weeks on here, man. So if you've got a decent garage or something you want to improve or whatever, I'm going to be doing this for hours and hours and hours. So. boot off a Mark 1 Mini. There you go, it's exciting. You're learning so many things. I'm proud of you. Oh, of course it thinks the cable's damp. Of course it does. Hang it up there and hope it lasts. Yes. Hang on guys. Make sure we're not getting moisture on the cable. Always something, ain't it? Always something. I did check the chat on another phone, guys. Over here. Hello everybody. Still draining out that container. Alright. There's an engine down here as well, like it's completely stuffed, it's completely scrap metal. But there is the question of how do we get it from there and out? Because the engine crane won't cherry pick over its own, where the wheels are on the ground. You can't reach any further than that. Figure it out. We'll worry about that when we get it. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We won't overthink and procrastinate. We'll just deal with it when we get there. Top tier scrap. Oh, starting to run out of steam. Hey, I do have a bottle of car wash. Could you believe it? Quick pro tip. Never wash your car with like dishwashing liquid or anything, right? To protect your car from the sun, you should be polishing it at least once a year, preferably twice a year, right? And if you use dishwashing liquid to be a cheap bastard, all the detergents in it will take off all the polish, wax, anything in your car, which means the moment you wash your car with dishwashing liquid, you know how it never looks any good and all the dirt sticks to it and shit? That's why. This way, by proper car wash, it doesn't remove wax or polish. Then all the clear won't flake off your roof and your bonnet and shit. Okay. Sick progress. Yeah, going okay, man. Thanks, bro. Getting there with it. We got all of this done. We got the floor done here. We got the race chassis out. We got all that area done in the last few days. So we've done everything across here in the last few days. It's just now we're getting out into the shelving bit with the leaky roof and stuff. As you can see, all the shelving collapse and stuff. So we've got to sort all that out. But that's all right. Bit by bit, day by day. That's what it's all about. This is what the channel's all about, is facing, you know, my hoarding, my mess, my trying to build this garage that I put in enough effort, right? That I make this work. Failure isn't an option, man. I had to get up out of my sad slump I had for a couple of years and we're just in the process, man. Every day I'll be at it here and all the others. We do chat streams, we do work, we do a bit of everything, right? But it's just to follow along, try and inspire some people. The idea of these streams is you're meant to be doing like your dishes or cleaning your room or something, or like doing some tasks for you on your end, not look at the kitten, look at the turtle. Oh, that guy fell off his bike. Right, you spend your life doing that, and then look, oh, politics, what did Trump say? Like, your whole life goes out the window. Which is why instead of doing that, I actually work at my own shit. Because otherwise my own shit is total chaos. You feel me? Okay, good. Happy, good. Hope you're not going well there, Boots. I got another phone over here for chat, guys, so I can check it all the time. I want to talk about the sea turtles or something, I don't know. Anybody doing some tasks while I'm doing this today? You know, if nobody else is, you could be the one person living doing something while I am. All I do is I'm doing hard shit, and you're meant to just do like easy shit at your end or whatever, right? But you can, type. I know you came doom scrolling to waste your time. I know. Right, there you go. All the viewers left. Nobody wants it. You see? Okay, we'll just move on. I didn't come on here for this. I came on here to rot my brain, to avoid my problems. I didn't come on here to fix my problems. I came on here to avoid my problems. God, who does this guy think he is? Who does this guy from New Zealand think he is? Been looking for that. Oh, I've really been looking for that. Oh, I found out where all my stuff I've been looking for is, guys. Whoops. Okay. Well, it was a cardboard box. It ain't now. The unseen work. Hey, Jonathan, good to see you here, bro. How are you, man? How are you, bro? Do let me know in the chat, guys, if blooming dog Dennis the bird comes on early or something. He shouldn't be on for another like hour and a half, but you know him. How you going, man? Yeah, we're getting there with the man cave build, bro. We're getting there bit by bit, but it'll be very different in after we've built this floor, now we're finally building a floor. Obviously, it's absolute chaos trying to build a floor with everything in here. But we are getting there. Or that whole back of the garage still needs doing stuff. But yeah, we are getting there. Yeah, but there's leaks in the roof and stuff here, so we're fixing all that as well. That, if you want to know what the noise is, it's that. I stabbed a hole in that container, because as you can see, it got full of water. Which is why the shelf broke and everything collapsed. So that was good. That was smart of me. But yeah, I basically set this up in a hurry, got in here, and then I got depressed for a long time and left it. And we know, originally I just had a sookie. Just had a big sookie in life, man, to be honest. We don't do that no more. We don't do that no more. On path. Better every day, mate. Gotta face it all right. Gotta face whatever's chasing you, whatever's killing you. Whatever. Why are we so zoomed in all of a sudden? Is that better? That looks better. Maybe. Maybe. Doing great, bro. Great, bro. How are you doing today? Yeah, going okay, man. I'm just... Obviously, my brain's pretty over it. Like, obviously, I have no motivation to do this. It's all just pure discipline. It's all just pure ignoring the thoughts. Like, right now, thoughts keep... Every time I'm walking, thoughts tell me just stop, bro. It's calling like, you've done enough for today. Da-da-da-da-da, right? Every couple of minutes, I'm reviewing that. But I'm just going through it, you know. Maybe we could take a break for a minute. I'll sit and chat for 5 minutes or something. I think it might be a good idea about now. I got to realise when I'm burning myself out too much, right? And I just need to take a moment. Give me 30 seconds, guys. I'll be back. Hang on. Oh, I'm back. Just wearing it on my back, honestly. Give me a moment, guys. Where did I put my chair? Back. Alright, we're good for a moment. Chat. No, those feelings got to push through. Yeah, man, exactly. That's all it is. That's honestly all it is, right? Self-improvement isn't complicated. It's you shut off the voices in your head. You shut off the noise in your head. You understand that, you know, it's just like rage baiting yourself. It's like trolling yourself, right? And it's believing the things that people told you, you know, to believe about yourself and stuff like that, right? So as you work through that, you find yourself, man. You find your way. But yeah, take a little break for a minute here, guys, and just chat. Have a break from moving all the car stuff. But yeah, we're gonna have a big throw out. So as soon as the floor's built, we're gonna have just a massive throw out of stuff and reorganise and build all the shelves and stuff. I think I'll paint the walls a bit as well. I was going to paint the walls black and the underside of all this on. I was going to paint it all black, but I thought it might make it too dark, too cavey in here for live, you know, but this is obviously too bright. It's very difficult to do it with all the lights in here for sure. I don't really know what to do about that. You know, I'm in a garage full of lights, and if I put the tripod higher and aim it down, it's generally alright, but I'm getting used to it. I'm a new streamer, guys. I'm pretty new to the YouTube. I'm trying to figure all this out still. Yeah, we'll have a quick chat for a minute if anybody is wanting to chat. Oh. Just went inside and Susie's making dinner, so got some like crumb chicken tenders, some sausages and some onion by the look of it. That's good. That'll keep me fed. Bit of protein. Yeah. This selfie camera is horrible when I'm in here, man. Oh. What's this person texting me about now? Power bill's due today, alright? Fuck. Always something, man. Always something. That's how it goes. Anybody got something to talk about? I mean, I'm sitting here for 5 to chat. I'm on break. I'll have a little break. I'm going to some dinner soon. Dinner's pretty much ready, so I'll head out of the cave. What if I put that over there? I suppose everybody there. Everybody can just look at the race car instead of me. There you go. Just look at that, and I'll sit here like that. Yeah, got to decide what I'm going to do with that. Whether we build it or not. We might build it on live. Might build it, but right now it's become storagey, and we emptied it out today. We've moved it over to build the floor. Finally building a floor in my garage. That's good. A proper floor. It's exciting. I'm excited. Been meaning to do it for years, so. Just having a little break at the moment, guys, and then I'll be back to work. Do some more of this stuff. Just moving everything around for the next couple of weeks. Build a floor. Rebuild all the shelving, sort through all the stuff. Like nothing like perfect sorting through, but definitely need to cut down some stuff and just get things more organised here. I'm getting old, but it all needs to be done. I've got less than a year left until I'm 40. And I promised myself I'd have a certain amount of stuff done by 40. So we'll keep on going every day. Burning myself out a bit as well, you know. Gotta be careful that I don't overdo it. Gotta be kind to yourself. You can't just crack the whip all the time. You can't be crack the whip and procrastinate, which was a cycle I got into with my ADHD, right? Is I'd be motivated to turn my life around to get life on track, and then 3 days of real hard work, and then, you know, I'd be lazy for a week, and just the dopamine crashes. So I've learned to regulate that, and it's worked out very well so far, so I'll just keep on going, man. Finding my way, man. Finding my way. So it's all working out. But yeah, I've definitely got too many projects and stuff I'm going to have to cut down. That's why I'm hesitant to build the race chassis. I can make it a road car. I can make it it's a bit more complicated with the paperwork and stuff. In New Zealand, getting something like that on the road is difficult. But yeah, I don't really want to commit to a long-term project that big at the moment. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what I do. Considering moving overseas for 10 years or something, and maybe 2 or 3 years, maybe do 10 years in America or something. Japan, America, Germany. I at least want to do like 6 months in Germany at some point. Go to the Nürburgring, turn in some laps, you know, not just go do some laps for a weekend. So I'll spend 6 months in Germany with a little track car or something, a motorbike. They won't let motorbikes go in the car sessions at Nürburgring anymore. You have to go out in like a guided session with another motorbike leading you and stuff. It's like, oh, that's no fun. That's no fun. But how are we all going? How is everybody? We've got a whole heap of the numbers keep going up like people are coming in, but nobody's talking. Who wants to talk about something? Who's got a topic? I'm just going to sit here and talk to myself, am I? I stop the work where I'm always in the background and I hold viewers, and I come to have a chat with you. Nobody's talking. Talk to myself then. Yeah. The floor is yours, good people. Maybe my chat stopped working. Should I check the other phone? I highly doubt the chat stopped working. I'm guessing everybody just stopped chatting to me. Forward. Yep, nobody's chatting to me. There we go. I tried. Should I just make a brain rot channel, guys? Should I sell out? I'm kidding. I'll never sell out. I'll never sell out to YouTube. I'll never sell out to making brain rot. I want to make content that helps people, inspires people to turn around and face those demons, face whatever it is you're avoiding. That's how you beat depression, right? That's how you beat guilt, anxiety. That's how you tame ADHD down, is controlling the mind, right? You work at discipline and consistency. And that's all it is. Self-improvement, that's all it is. Work at your discipline, work at your consistency. You don't have to do a whole heap. Like, people always try and, like, people doing Men of Action's workouts, Dennis's workouts, and they do what I did day one, and they try and burn themselves out, and then they're like, I can't do day two. And that's the thing. So it took them years to get to that level of workout. So if you're going to take on something new, you've got to be kind to yourself and gradual. So like with me, with hoarding of car parts and all this and all the chaos, and then trying to build a garage and all that, it's a process, you know. It's not going to be solved overnight. Whatever you've got, if you've got something in your head that's destroying you, it's not going to fix itself overnight. But that doesn't mean you can't do it. That doesn't mean you have to grind yourself into the ground to do it. You can just meet yourself where you're at and go, well, I'm going to put 10 minutes at it. I'm going to put an extra 10-20 minutes at it tonight. You know, I'm going to do something towards it, and through that, you know, you find passion, you find enjoyment in the process. Eventually, we're getting there. Get past the funk, then get an audience. What funk? What funk we got? Oh, it just depends what's going on. Like, it just depends how busy it is. Once we get the regulars in, you know, it depends who's on. When all the regulars are here, the chat some days can just be like, right, but here's what it is, man. It's all good. I'm just chilling. I'm a new channel, so it's all good. I mean, realistically, when did I make this? I made this channel in December, so we just hit 1,420 subs today, so I do appreciate every single one here. It's been good. I love doing it, man. I love being on here and talking with you guys about it, and I love actually being on here doing work instead of just talking about doing work. You know, I've seen a lot of streamers, well, a few notable exceptions like the fitness guys and stuff. You know, there's a lot of streamers out that are they're just talking and trying to get money off here and whatever, or they're, especially a lot of the people like on a life journey, they're talking about how much they want to change their life, but you see very, very little progress. And my channel's about showing that behind the scenes work, right? And then the idea is you guys can join in when I'm doing the stuff I don't want to be doing. You can do the stuff you don't want to be doing, and we work together. I know. It's not the YouTube excitement you were searching for. It's not the brain rot you were swiping for. You just want to watch puppies or something. Maybe. Oh, I'm tired. Alright, I want to stop right now. But we'll do another 5 minutes, alright? Just another 5 minutes. Then I'll go up and have my dinner. I won't burn myself out too much. Let's just do another 5 minutes before I get out of here. At least an extra 5. All good. I'm going to have to turn this around, guys. Sorry. Use the good camera. Just the company's nice to have too. Yeah, that's the idea of these like body double screens. Is it's meant to be like as if when a friend comes around or something, you tend to start doing more stuff than that, right? So that's exactly it. That's meant to be like I'm doing like really. Sometimes I'm pulling out gearboxes, engines. I've got to pull out a motorbike engine soon, and this is all sort. I do so much different stuff on here, so it's all just to inspire and motivate people. You got any kangaroos there? No kangaroos, mate. No kangaroos. We're in New Zealand. I'm just gonna. I'll keep chatting. I do have chat with me, so keep on chatting. What's going on? No kangaroos. Alliance. Oh, now everyone shows up. Hello all. Here we go. Alliance. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. We got the race chassis out today. We got the floor built as far as over here. Right. So now we're tearing out this whole area in here. All right. We're tearing out the workshop now. So we're on to doing the workshop. And obviously there's going to be days of cleaning up and shelving and reorganising and rebuilding after us, right? But for the moment, I don't give a crap. We can have mess flipping everywhere. We're doing this, alright? So I'm just going to do like another 5 minutes of work, guys. I guess then we'll go inside for a chat or something briefly. Or an hour. I don't know what time. I can do another hour. And we'll start taking the piss. We'll crack some jokes and do some Australian accents and talk about being British, and whenever somebody comes in and says, "Are you British?" I go, "No, I'm not British. I'm from New Zealand." Yeah. One box of stuff at a time, right? One step at a time. That's all it is. Stuff to stack up when you take the shelves away. Hey, what's up, Tom Wigrin? How are you, man? We're still building the floor, man, but we're down to the last third section of floor, so we're 66% done-ish. Right, all the boards aren't screwed down yet. I've got to buy some more boards and stuff. It's becoming a very big ordeal, John, but as always, I under sort of, the scale of the project. Talk myself into it. Hey, old Tunsteel Tom. Everyone's rolling at the moment. Great to see you all. Oh, here we go. Here comes all the crew. What's the floor made from? It's like pallet racking beams. Yeah, pallet racking beams, and then just some form ply plywood on top. What do they use for concrete shuttering? All these blue containers came from a good friend of mine who passed away, and it's all his collection of the Z parts. So there's a lot of stuff I don't need, like there's a lot of cam caps in there, but like cam caps for an engine are no use to me if they're not labelled. If I don't know what engine they came off and what order they were in, it's just, they're pointless, they're useless to me. So there's a lot of stuff here we can clear out. When he passed away, I was actually leaving the workshop. I'd smashed this garage up really quick. I'd just got a temporary floor in, and I had like 5 days to move out of my old workshop because the lease was ending. And he passed away, and then on the day I was finishing moving out of there was his funeral. I hoped to get it done a day earlier. I pushed myself absolutely to the limit, and I cried a fair bit with that I couldn't make it down there back then. And in the end, I ended up, they live streamed his funeral. So I managed to catch that, but I literally shut the door on my building, handed the keys back, got home within 5 minutes, watching the funeral of a guy who was like a second father to me, And then, over the next few weeks, his family said, "Oh, do you want to buy all this stuff?" And I was like, "Yep." So I've got his car out there as well. I've got his project car sitting out there. So at some point we'll build that, put that back on the road like he always wanted. And there's plenty to do. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yep. Reminder: life is short, man. He worked his ass off. He mostly did like lines on the side of the road, you know, for phone lines where they pair up hundreds of phone lines in a little tent on the side of the road. Did that for years, man. And yeah, retired. I think he was about 60 when he retired. Retired early, around 60. And 6 months later, mouth and throat cancer, and he was gone. Gone within 2 years. Within 6 months, he couldn't really do much. He bought himself a little like caravan, little motorhome, and just drove that around and went fishing in that for a while, and then for about I think 6 months, and then sort of the last year he was mostly just at home and tinkering on his cars and that. This goes to show you, man. He worked his whole life and he retired early to work on his cars and go fishing and spend time with his kids, and he got 2 years of it between chemo and everything else. Freaking horrible, man. And this is through the lockdowns as well, so I couldn't go visit him. Life's rough, man. Cleaning out the cupboards, Bear. Awesome, bro. Alright, I'll change camera perspective then, Bear. If you're cleaning out cupboards, bro, I'll give you a bit better inspiration. Cleaning out these shelves that collapsed. Hang on, guys. Cleaning out the slot. I've got the chat with me as always, guys. We won't do too much longer. I might not finish all this right now. This container here had filled up to the brim with water from a leak in the roof. So, yeah, I initially put all the stuff in, and then, yeah, like, he passed away. I put it on here. I just let it all get away on me, right? Leaks in the roof. There's a lot of stuff's got damaged and that, but it is what it is. I'm not going to get angry and mad, like, oh, man, I've wrecked all the stuff. If it's wrecked, it's wrecked. It is what it is. It's like old me would have been like, fucking. I've learned it just does not serve me. And the main way I've managed to keep that from happening, of me being so aggressive like that, is I cut energy drinks and stuff, cut down sugar, cut down all the things that were making my ADHD overstimulated, right? So I couldn't even think or process, right? Everything was just too much, right? So now I can just stay in this pocket where I'm chill, and if I start to get too wound up, I just step away a bit before I go too far with it, right? That's what I found works for me. So. Got any Flex Seal? I do actually have Flex Seal, but nah, I got some silicone stuff. While this is all out, before we put the floorboards down and stuff, or at some point in this, we'll seal it all up, make sure it ain't going to leak. That's exactly part of the plan, mate. Hey, it's raining. Oh, man, earlier in the stream, when this stream's done, I don't know if you can rewind my streams. I think there's some setting I need to change. But yeah, after the stream ends, go check out, I know, maybe half an hour in, it started pouring down, man. You'll hear it. If you can find the rain, just keep chopping back. You'll find it was dead quiet, and it went ding, 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 ding. It sounded like hail hitting the roof. Very lightly, just a few bits, and then it just poured with rain, man. I couldn't talk on here for like 10, 15 minutes. It was just all pure rain ASMR on here today, mate. As I say, we'll spend a little longer down here. We'll have a bit of a chat inside shortly, guys. All coming together nicely. Thank you, bro. Drop, give 20 push-ups. Fuck's sake. I want 20 push-ups. And I'm doing all of this. I'm rebuilding an entire floor, reshuffling my whole garage. You want 20 push-ups right now, do you? Do I not do enough to please you people on here? I don't do enough, eh? You happy now? Got what you wanted? Yeah, no worries, mate. Distraction though. Good for the shoulders, mate. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Jeez, guys. Hope you're all well. What's going on, people? Talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on today? You know, I've got onion and sausages and chicken tendies waiting for me inside. You know that? They're like KFC in a bag. They taste like, I think it's Teagle brand. I can't remember. Stubby! What's up, Stu? How you going, mate? We're currently unraveling, Stu, the debauchery, which is my existence of mess and half-built systems and things, right? We're building a new way now. Getting it sorted once and for all. Had enough. Had enough of it, mate. Of course it's got water in it. Of course it does. Luckily I didn't put anything like crazy rare or valuable over here because I did wonder if it might leak a bit, so it's not a major. Not a big deal. So yeah, we'll get all these containers. We're going to get, there's rails to put them on the wall and stuff. We're going to work through that. So I'll be asking you guys in the chat as I build it, probably. Maybe not. I might not listen to you. So we'll see how many ideas we can come up with along the way. Ah, great. My boxes of relays are full of water too. That's fantastic. All my spare relays for all my cars. Nice. It's great. It's fucking fantastic. It's only 20 cars worth of relays. That's awesome. Oh well. Oh well. Yep. The other box too. So what happens, man, you don't solve problems, they compound. Boots are cool, thanks mate. Use classic New Zealand red band gum boots, mate. As you can see, this isn't a curve on the camera, by the way. This is because all the shelving, you know? Yeah. You seem pretty behind when I'm on this phone with the video footage. Hang on. Just make sure I'm to date enough. Alliance. Ah, yes. We're getting there. As I say, it's just, we're tearing all of this out. We're going to redo it all. Just like we have with the rest. Another sign, probably the water's gone from most of these, man. Awesome. Oh well. At least it'll make it easier to declutter, de-hoard, you know, throw things away. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side are all fucked. Oh well. See, old me would have got mad. Old me would have hulked out and spazzed out and got off here and shit. But new me, very, is what it is, man. Is what it is, mate. Oh, I do have more. Oh, I do have more of these screws. Oh, more house screws. Ooh. Oh, more house screws. See, happy. Look, I forgot I had these here. Oh, it's exciting. Exciting. Don't know why we're talking about a toilet, but okay. Sure. It gives me a lot more options once all the roof leaks are fixed and the floor's done. I might do racks of shelving in here. I might fill up this whole area with like rows of shelving like this, like here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I was thinking I was going to wall across here. Shelves, and then you can build engines and stuff in here, work on motorbikes and that, right? Make it a bit more of a separate space for, I think I'll shelves all the way around that section and have the motorbikes in here. And then when I really want to work on a motorbike, you know, I can roll the other 2 bikes out to the workshop or something. I think we'll end up with a motorbike table in here. Eventually I want a motorbike table in the area in there, that whole back area, but we'll worry about that later. Find stuff you forgot you had? Yeah, most definitely. Gotta leave for now, dude. Have to study for my exam just a little more. Keep up the good work. Awesome, bro. Keep at it, man. That's what it's all about, bro. Just a bit more. Just a little bit more. And you'll get there, man. You don't have to push yourself to the ends of the earth, right, to improve your skill set or get better at anything. You just have to try to be consistent, try to be disciplined. Right? You don't need to break yourself. Find that little pocket that you can operate in, right? Man, the amount of shit that was in this, just, my gosh. Oh gosh. What do you mean? What do you mean, Ink? How do I do that, bro? An AI photo flip. What do you mean? What do you mean, like take a photo of the area and then ask it to edit it into shelving and stuff, put shelving on here and there. I mean, I know how to make AI edits like that kind of stuff, if that's what you mean. Just, I've done it in like 3D software as well. Can't remember what the name of it was. It was designed like cabins and stuff. I did the garage at one point with that on my old phone. Yeah, let me know what you mean, eh? Home architect. Don't Google use AI on there. Yeah, but I just don't get what you mean to do it. To use a photo flip. I'll have to check it, bro. I'll have to look it up. I'll screenshot that. I'll do it on this phone first. I'll screenshot it, bro. I'm guessing you mean to like take photos of the space and then ask how I edited it. Usually I use CapCut for all my edits for the channel and stuff. Let me know. Let me know, chat. Let me know. Yeah, Google has AI mode. Yeah, I usually use AI mode on Google. I was going to get a photo. I haven't found anything in it where I can edit photos and stuff. I usually just use it as a chat. I use AI mode on Google all the time, but I use it as like a chat bot. So you can do it. No one likes AI. I love AI. AI is great. If utilised in the right way. AI is fantastic, right? AI, I tell you what, AI is the best thing to ever happen to my life. I'll tell you that. Take a photo with AI mode, it'll give you suggestions for your area to improve. Oh, okay. Brad. Alright, man, I'll look into it, bro. I do appreciate it, man. It's my garage. Yeah, my garage. Building a floor. I put in a temporary floor, bro, but as you can see, the edges of the shelving collapsed and stuff because the floor dropped down. So we've redone the garage with a proper floor apart from this bit. So that's what I'm working at. So everything here, we're ripping out everything. And the old workshop over here, we're going to rip it all out because I've built a new floor as far as here. You can't see it at the moment. But yeah, we're redoing it all, bro. With the submission. Oh look, found some old incense. Look, Success incense. See that? Success. Any suggestions and no one around? Yeah, for sure. There we go. We have Success incense. That's what we needed. Ah man, how much more should I do here right now? I said I'd do another 5 minutes, guys. We've done about another 15 so far. We're going to go just have a chat. So yeah, we're tearing all this out and rebuilding everything because obviously it didn't work. It did the job for a time, but yeah, anyway. You have to fix all the roof leaks, rebuild the whole floor. That's all good. That's what I do on the channel, is I'm just body doubling, like getting my life back on track, right? Covering through all the work, trying to inspire and motivate some people that you can just keep pushing. Each day in here it kind of improves. We get a little bit further ahead, things start to come together in life, and yeah. That's what I do here, bro. Check out the channel, man. Check out the channel. Subscribe if it's your jam. We're going to go inside and shoot the shit soon. We'll talk some bullshit, eat some dinner. Do some Australian accents and stuff. And maybe we talk about the things happening around the world. No, we don't do any, we don't do politics. We don't do religious arguments. We don't do... It's all about focusing on your own life on my channel. It's all about trying to raise people up, you know. It's a brain-rotted world. So my channel's a bit different. Alright guys, I think that's enough down here for this evening. I think we're going to go up inside, we'll have a chat. No? Let's do that. I'll chop that one off. Need me charge cable. I think I got the charge cable damp as well. Good. Slow charging before. Alright, so where are we at? So we'll do the pan around, alright? We'll do a look-see around. We're not going to build back there. There's no floor under that car that's propped up on wheels and stuff, but we're not worrying about that. We're going to build the floor as far as here, across there, back to here, right? We've done all this floor. We've just built this week, in the last, 10 days roughly, rebuilt this entire floor here. Done a proper floor. All of that's already done. We're leaving this bit that I'm not worried about at the moment. And yeah, we're rebuilding, tearing all this out, tear all the shelving out, and build this properly now. Join it up to there. So it'll be the next sort of few days of streaming. Then we'll build shelves, put everything away, clear all the stuff out, put all the bins on the wall. There's a million things to do. So yeah, keep us busy on here. All right, let's go inside. I'm gonna scoff down some food. I'm sure some trolls will be like, "You're eating sausage," or something. I don't really care. But we're gonna sit inside and shoot the shit for a bit. Where's my torch gone? Oh, there. Oh, I just gotta make sure I'm remembering to bring everything with me. Get the power shut off down here. Can we get a fire pit for summer grilling? Most definitely. We can. I'll have a well, I've got a barbecue out there. Haven't used it for a while. Alright, let's have a little. Alright, we're gonna head up to the house. So just give me a moment. Get up to the house, the caravan. We'll head up to the caravan. Man, it bucketed down earlier, bro. Really pissed down. It's alright, got a lot of work done today, there we go. Done about 5 hours of working streams today, so that's good. Did some stuff off stream as well, and I just gotta watch I don't slip over, guys. It is a building site for the house and stuff at the moment as well that I'm building, so it's all go, man. We're still live, love, we're gonna chat for a bit. And chat with people. Can you check if Dennis has come on yet? Because you know how he keeps going early, 2 hours early or some shit. Man doesn't even know how to take a holiday. I'm going to Florida for a holiday, guys. And then he bloody... Doesn't look like it? Alright. Alright. Alright, guys. Doesn't it look so much better? When I come in here, when everything's closed up at night with the light on, the lighting in here looks so much better on this phone, man. Alright, now we can... There we go. We get the volume back in here. Get the full Kamehameha going. Look at that. Look at that. Bob Ross would be jealous. Bob Ross would be jealous of that, mate. Look at that. That's why you don't eat vegetables, folks. 39 years old. Off pup. Off dog. But yeah, we can definitely get a fire pit going in the summer. I need one. Eventually we'll get onto those kind of things. I'll build a fire pit. Hi, dog. Away. Away. Your bed. Where you at? My house. This is my sister, Natalia. She was good on the plow. The shit talking's begun the moment we sat inside, folks. We started up. Where am I at? New Zealand, mate. New Zealand, bro. Just coming from doing some work in the garage. Now we're going to sit here and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, to be honest. Just no politics, no arguments about religion and stuff. Just, you know, some jokes. We like some jokes. Nothing like crazy, you know how it should be on YouTube, right? Don't just outright be icky, alright? I'm going to have a chat, guys. Have a chat. 1 moment. Zed, can you stop licking? Oi! Hey! Stop licking. It's very loud. It's very loud, dog. But yeah, definitely need a fire pit, man. For sure. I agree. Hit 1,420 subscribers today, so we'll sit and have a wee chat, eh? You feel me? You feel me? Oh, you'll feel me. You'll touch my rib. Oh. Hey, what are you stealing out of my pocket? Oh, the charger. It was slow charging when I tried to use it. It might have got some moisture in the plug, but it didn't come up going, moisture warning. So, I don't know, mate. Alright, how are you all going? How are we all going, chat? What up, chat? What up, chat? As Jesse Pollock would say, what up, chat? Pull down the curtain, you love, because we're gonna. Did you check that window when it rained earlier? Because I already took the screwdriver out. It didn't pour in through that window that likes to leak. Oh, sweet. Bed, Heidi. Alright guys, what's up? What up? Who's talking? We got 5 people here. I'm sitting here to talk the shit. What's going on? What's going on? 7 people, come on. Even if you're a troll, whatever, I don't care. Whatever. What's going on? Let's talk some shit. We also talk about self-improvement and mental health and depression and that, but what's going on? How's everybody's day? This is where we have a bit of banter. We wind down at the end of the day, mate. We wind down, we have a chat. Where did I just put me juice I brought back in with me? Did I leave it? I must have left it in the garage. I'm losing my mind. I was going to say, have I got any more crab nuggets in there, but...
in the door.
In the door, no. Well, I'll show them. Oh, you got me 3 packs of crab nuggets. She does love me. What's the topic? Usually like self-improvement, right? My channel's all about focusing on your own life improvement, but at the moment we're just having a yarn, mate. We just have a chat. Got some crab nuggets there. Crab nuggets? Yeah, you think the juice is in the garage? I think I did leave the bottle of juice in the garage, but it's all right. As I say, we're just hanging out. I am working on the hair. We're getting definitely more volume. It looks very Goku now. There we go. But yeah, we've just been down the garage, bro, rebuilding my garage floor and that. This channel's all about basically improving your life, man. Focusing on your own life, making life better. But at the moment, yeah, we're just sitting inside, have a chat, talk about whatever. Who's that behind me? That's the missus, mate. Have you not seen the missus, right? There's the missus. There's the Mitty. That's Venom Susie right there. Hello. This is my wife. Well, not me wife yet. She'll be the wife. She makes an appearance occasionally. She's got a bit of time off work at the moment. Just, yeah, she hadn't taken any time off in a couple of years. Was getting a bit stressed about, oh, I want some time to myself. I'll take a couple of weeks of your holiday. I haven't. I was just resting, mate. Oh, yeah, rest. Good. Got half the cupboards done tonight, hot and sweaty, and not feeling great. Taking a break. I can see the end. Awesome bear. Yep. Progress is progress, bro. You know, as always, listen to yourself, man. Listen to where you're at. You know, you want to always meet yourself where you're at, right? Like, that's exactly the mistake I always made with ADHD is I'd want to improve my life, and I'd just burn myself into the ground for days. Like, yeah, I've finally figured out how I'm going to keep going. And then after 4 or 5 days, I'm like, right, something bad would happen, and I'm just down and then something bad would happen, and I'm so overwhelmed and stressed by it that I couldn't function anymore, right? So that's why I focus on building habits, systems, and stuff now, right? It's great to hear, Bear. Awesome, man. Love it, mate. Love it. What's going on, good people? Who had something good happen on the weekend? Who's got a good weekend story for us? Something to talk about. Obviously, what should I put on screen for a question so people come in? What should we talk about? Yeah, I know. I don't want to be on here just yapping about self-improvement all the time and stuff, right? We had a good blooming laugh last night. People were telling some good jokes last night. We had a good stream going. What's going on? Who's got some more jokes for us? You got any jokes for us, Susie? No? Alright, nothing. Mrs. does nah. Zed, dude, can you stop licking? Your sister's come up and interrupted me like 8 times so far. You're trying to lick your paws off. Oi, enough. Sorry, guys. I'm sure everybody on the stream doesn't want to hear a dog in the background going. Sounds like the Nunu off Teletubbies. Do you remember the vacuum cleaner on Teletubbies? You know, bad Nunu. It might be probably Americans probably wouldn't know about the Teletubbies that much, and I don't think I have the age demographic for Teletubbies. Not sure. You don't know, bro? Bill Reed? Oh, yeah? How you going, Bill? What's going on, mate? I don't know if Chris Mack stuck around. I see, yeah, we can talk about pretty much anything, guys, like movies or whatever. I'm not really into sports, like, right? I like doing sports, not, like, at the racetrack and stuff, right? I just want to be out there. So I've never been much of a spectator of sports or follower. I'm trying to always focus on my own life. That's where I'm really harnessing life and what the channel's really about, right? It's taking control of your own life, focusing on your own life, because there's just so many distractions, right? So many these days. Not just social media and stuff, right? And you having the wrong friends, whatever, right? So it's all about taking charge of your own life, building the life you want. That's what I do here. What if every person you've ever loved was sent into your life only to teach you one lesson before leaving? Pretty much, man. people are not meant to stay, right? You meet people for a season, so where you're at in life, that's what happened with my last relationship, right? And after that relationship, I just stayed single. I didn't go on dating apps or anything for over 2 years, and worked on myself, and was truthful with myself about who I was and stuff. And that's when I met Susie, right? So it's the same with friends and stuff, right? Like, so you might know friends from school or from an old hobby or something, and as you move on, like they're not your friends anymore. You get new friends, right? Like sometimes you keep some old friends, but yeah, sometimes people in your life for a season and come to teach you something. You bang on, man. Can you say tea and crumpets? What accent would you like tea and crumpets in? Because I'm going to guess that you think I'm British. I'm from New Zealand. So the New Zealand way would be tea and crumpets. What you're meaning is British. Tea and crumpets, governor. You want some tea and crumpets? God bless the Queen, oi oi, and all that, right? You could have just asked where I'm from, man. Didn't have to do me like that. It's her job. Love may not always be about permanence. Sometimes its purpose is transformation. That's it, Chris. It's wise words, man. Now, Chris, I'll melt your brain a bit there. Have you considered turn that statement back on yourself about self-love? View it from the perspective of self-love. That statement applied. I am very wisdomous, yes. Could never drink tea, just coffee. Oh, tea's, yeah, each their own. I quite like tea. I never liked coffee growing up. I was always into my tea, actually. What do you reckon? Should we keep? I reckon I need to. I reckon I should really just keep growing my hair, and then we'll perm it. We'll go full Bob Ross. I think it'll be gorgeous. Gorgeous. Flaunt it if you got it, right? Flaunt it if you got it. True story. Do you have fucked up teeth? Yes, I do have fucked up teeth. See? Fucked up teeth. Ugh. Maybe if you stop saying, I say garage. What do you mean to say? It's a garage. It's a garage. It's not a American garage. Hey honey, I'm just heading down to the garage. Sounds like a Indian strip club. Down to the garage. What if mortality exists because infinite life would eventually destroy the value of experience? Oh, exactly. There'd be. It's like without suffering there could be no joy. That's why the meaning of life is suffering. Go through the journey of suffering to overcome it. That's exactly it. That's the cycle of life, man. You aim at something, you go through the suffering, the learning process, you get it, and as soon as you get what you thought you wanted, you're going to want something else. We're an aiming creature. We're in pursuit, right? We're in pursuit. That's it, man. Just once for me and the other Yankees say, gee, Rush. I don't know how you want me to pronounce it, bro. It's a garage. Is that the British way? It's like, Zed, can you stop licking, bro? Enough, man. You're not a blimmin' lickosaurus. You're a dog. He's just sitting there with his paws and then like licking half the bed. He's just being an idiot. It's enough, bud. I don't know how you want me to say it. How do Americans say garage? Hey, honey, I'm just gonna head down to the garage. Garage. It's like saying Gary, is it? Giraj. Maharaja? I don't know what we're saying here, man. But yeah, and good news today, everybody. Thank you very much. We hit 1,420 subs today. 1,420. So we're having a chat. All right. Pull up a chair. Be here or be square. There's lots of channels you can go to. I guarantee you, if you're swiping right now, I guarantee you're not going to find a channel like mine. You're going to find somebody acting some bullshit. You're going to find somebody putting on it's the same shit you'll see any other time. But if you're here, you've stumbled into absolute majesty. You know that? Because this is the channel where we work on our own lives. So we can provide for the people we care about. So we can live the life we actually want, right? Because the whole world's bloody lost, man. The whole world's lost, man. You think, like, I grew up in the 90s, man, early 2000s. There weren't all these distractions on phones. We went outside. Remember outside? Who remembers outside? I reconditioned myself to that recently. I realized, as a kid, I didn't care if I was riding a bike in the rain, walking in the pouring rain. I didn't give a fuck. I never cared. I'd walk in the most atrocious weather. I'd go BMXing. I'd go swimming in a pouring rain at the beach, and then got into all these jobs, motorbike mechanic, working warehousing jobs and that. I'm like, what's this lack I feel in my life? And I realized I'm not doing it. I've got soft. You know, rain, I can't go outside today. The weather's a bit crap. The weather's a bit, right? But as a kid, we didn't care, right? So I did that a while ago. You may have seen some of my shorts on it, like doing push-ups in the absolute pouring rain, soaked head to toe. And I did that intentionally not to be like tough on YouTube. It was to reset myself to like, it's only some water, man. You know, when I was motorcycling, 16 until I was like 21, my early days of motorcycling, all I had for the first 5 years I was on the road was a motorcycle. And I had a full-time job. It didn't matter if it was hailing. It didn't matter if it was snowing. I went to work. Right. I got soft in my 30s. I sat inside playing video games for all this time and watching TV and shit. And sitting on a phone, doom scrolling shit. I rotted my brain out, guys. Got to clean me deck. Yeah, it's always good to have a clean deck, mate. Make the missus happy. You got to have a clean deck, love. Clean deck is very important. Cheese is only for special occasions. I like that one. Yeah, I told you before. I said this a couple of minutes ago. Do I have to repeat this every couple of minutes? If you keep scrolling, you will never find another channel like this one. You just won't. You're going to find a bunch of people putting on an act and a bunch of bullshit. Ain't nobody got time for that. You should go stand in the rain. Yeah, mate. Stand in the rain, soak it in, mate. Just make sure you got a way to warm up after. Don't give yourself hypothermia. So I was arranging. Man, it started pouring down when we were in the garage before, man. Like, you guys couldn't hear me for about 15 minutes. It was pissing down, mate. Pissing down. Shitting cats and rainbows. But yeah, you won't find a channel with anybody being as real as... Because I just don't give a fuck. Great book, by the way. Great book. I've been recommending that book this week, or find the audio book. Mark Manson, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. If you worry at all what other people think of you and how you're perceived in public in a supermarket and who might be looking at you and you give a shit about any of that, go read the book or listen to the book. I like the audio book versions, right? The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Stop giving so many fucks. You know? Abraham Lincoln. Yes, we got... See, I told you. Thank you, sir. Tyler, my regulars know this well, man. As I grow my beard, I usually shave my head at some point, right? And I shave the beard. And as I go through the different progressions, people like you come in and say these things to me. They're like, Abraham Lincoln. Now, in 2 weeks, you watch. If you sub, you come here. In 2 weeks, you'll see people come in and they'll go, 3 years Douglas done. 3 years Douglas. Yeah, it's funny as, man. It cracks me up. We work through everybody I look like. Wolverine is the other one I get at the moment. See, I like the patchy beard. Sure, you'll sub. Thank you, bro. Subs today, mate. Taking control of your own life, and we try and do it in a bit of a fun way, mate. Great, now you got a pee. All right. My dad always made that joke for like my whole life. My dad's made that joke, bro. You go to get a bag of peas out of the freezer and spill a few. Oh, I've peed on the floor, and it's just like, was that joke ever made in your house?
Yeah, my dad.
Yeah, your dad too. The dad jokes. Okay, all right. I want to know dad joke stories. Who's got some? What's the best story? What's the best joke your dad ever told you, or best dad joke you heard? Preferably one from your own family or something. What's the best sort of dad joke you've heard? My dad would drive. Right past the cemeteries and there you go, oh, people are dying to get in there, son. The Wi-Fi router is lagging, is it, guys? I hope we're doing all right. Hope it's not too bad. Is it my end or is it... Zed, can you stop licking, dog? Please. That's enough, dude. I've asked you like 5 times, dog. Everybody else got the connection? Is the connection all right for you?
Loading here.
It's not loading?
Oh.
Why are we not loading? Not a joke, but my father's father had a goat that hated everybody. This is a joke. It's pretty funny. Hang on. I've got to stick this in you. You don't need to know what's in it. We'll give you a cookie if you come on down to the stadium. Give you a gift card. Ah, shit. Bribery. When the government's bribing you, you know something's very wrong, eh? Laggy on your pixels. Oh, man. Ever been to Wanganui? Yeah, been down to Wanganui a couple of times, actually. There was a guy I dealt with for some car parts down there. Yeah, I bought some car parts down Wanganui about 3 times, I think. 3 times I've been down there. Knew a 300ZX guy down there had one he built up. Ended up blooming putting it off the road backwards into a tree. It wasn't pretty. He was alright, though. Can still see his face. He's got oh, Chris has gone deep and meaningful again. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the internet might not be as good tonight with the rain. The way the rain's been, it tends to play up a bit. If you discovered that your life's purpose was to help someone else find theirs, would your purpose still belong to you? I don't know, man. Well, that's what purpose is, isn't it? It's a sense of self outside of yourself. You know, what do you offer back to the world? Like, why does that flying moth look like a bee coloured?
Where?
It just went into the shower area there. One moment, guys. This big weird moth. Stay there, dog.
What?
Yeah, that'll do it. Just, I don't know if the dogs can eat it. Could be, I don't know. I don't think there's such a thing as like a poisonous moth, is there? I don't think so, but again, when something looks that weird, I don't want the dog eating it. Chaz certainly picked up it's gotten pretty weird, but at least people seem to be engaged. Oh, yeah. Can't see shit. Have we got everything back now? It's all better again? Alright, that's good. Dog, go to bed. Oi, go to bed, dude. Oh, he's still watching it, that's why. We're going to end up watching Heidi do a somersault trying to catch it. No, we'll leave it. Hobo. Oh, hobo, that's more an Australian thing, bro. No, I'm only taking the piss about that. Like, yeah, everything in Australia is like that, right? Like, there's crocodiles and there's bloody drop bears. There's drop bears. You got to watch out for those. They look like koalas, but they're military trained. Yeah. But no, none of that in New Zealand. There's no lethal spiders. There's no snakes. There's no bears. No mountain lions. No hippos or something. There's, you know, like any like there's nothing. Like there's wild pigs out in the bush and some deer. But no, there's nothing like that here. Man, Chris lays it on heavy, man. Oh, yeah. Before the dog gets it. What else is going on, people? New Zealand. Yeah, hobo. New Zealand, mate. That's it, mate. Good boy. Bed, buddy. If reality is infinite, yeah, Chris is just melting my brain. I've had a long day, Chris. You seen how much work I've done on YouTube Live today, mate? I did all these work streams and stuff. What's the deep question here? If reality is infinite, could every impossible thing exist somewhere, making impossibility impossible? I haven't answered all your questions, to be honest, Chris. Stop asking questions in life to things that you're never going to know the answer to, right? If you spend your life like contemplating, what is the meaning of life? does God exist? Is my God the right God? Is this, if you spend your life just asking questions, you know what I mean? The only thing that's going to actually change things is some action in a direction, right? But if you're trying to solve the whole mysteries of the universe, life's going to go by. Nice hair. Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, I'm growing it out at the moment. I'm flaunting it while I got it. I'm starting to lose it a bit on the sides, mate, but we're getting very... I've been told I need to get, what was it? A fade? Like a fade thing. I've got to...
Sides.
Yeah, I've got to do the sides, mate. We've got to shave up the sides and, like, layer it. That's what's Craig Posh's advice there. Craig Posh is a hairdresser. He knows what he's talking about. So, yeah. Don't think about tomorrow, today will pass by. That's it. You got to live in the moment, man. You got to live in the moment a bit, right? You can't worry so much about, like, how big's the universe? Are there aliens out there? How do they build the pyramids, right? You can spend your life obsessed with things here. You know, people have been asking these questions for thousands of years. I think you can probably find something a bit more. Yeah, I like fish sticks. Get in the closet with me, Rusty. I've seen South Park. I'm not that you think I'm too uncultured to have seen the Kanye fish sticks episode of South Park. Come on. Timothy Carroll, I already know. I know the reference. Tim. I'm not dense, Tim. Timbo. See, Tim pops up. Once one troll starts, Tim the regular, he's usually alright. But once one person has a little go, he's like... How do you kill that which has no life? I got a question for you, Chris Max. How do you kill that which has no life? That's another South Park reference. Brah! Well, brah to you too, mate. Brah to you too. I'm not talking to you. Who are you talking to, Tim? Who are you talking to, mate? Hot Shower Bob. That's a good name. Hot Shower Bob. I do deserve a very nice hot shower, mate. Nice hot shower this evening, mate. Got the one-hand jam going on. Nice, man. Nice. Make sure you put some peanut butter with it. Involve the dog. Oh, is there a line somewhere? Oh, okay. Your mama waiting. Your mama looking up at me. That's my missus, mate. That's my missus, mate. She ain't my mama. How old are you?
24.
24. Yeah. I'm 39. So you see the problem with your attempted joke there. It hasn't really landed. Chat has gone to shit. That's all right, Bear. We're shooting shit tonight, mate. Wolverine, yeah, I've done that on live, mate. We shaved out just the middle. And I'll do that again. The next time we shave the beard, mate, I'll do it on live. Make sure you sub and tune in, mate, and I'll do the Wolverine again. Yeah, mate, look at that. Look at that. I look like a plastic Goku figurine. Go Super Saiyan. You know? Hadouken! Old Street Fighter. Hadouken! Yeah, it goes to shit at this hour, Bear, but that's all right. We have fun with it, mate. We make it a good laugh. Face. Something on my face from... I kind of think I see where this is going. I'd rather not. My tank's empty, mate. I've already said the position has already been, filled. Fuck's sake. Anyway, as I was saying before you all... Oh, no, none of those, mate, none of those. As I was saying, I hit 1,420 subscribers today, right? So it's a special occasion. Texan? No, I'm not from Texas. I'm from New Zealand. But I have been considering moving to Texas. If I moved to Texas and I talked like this the moment I land in Texas, would anybody know where I was from, or could I just blend right in? I'm dead serious, darn tootin'. I'm looking at moving over to Texas, darling. Your mama waiting. Hey, mama. Now, she's the one who calls me daddy, mate. Don't be mad. If you develop a personality someday and stop wasting your time talking shit at people on the internet, you can have one too. Oh, my back. I've done too much work today. Sorry, you're alright, mate. You're alright. Chat is going to hell right now, but it's a sister really 24. That's my missus, mate, not me sister. You know, unlike your family tree, mine has some branches. You sound sick as fuck, bro. Off the chain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Mama waiting, Joshua. Best Donald Trump channel. No, we don't do any politics. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of this leader person. Sorry, mate. No, you can't. We can't have none of that. No, and you spammed it too much. If you'd slipped it in once, I would have just ignored it. But we can't have none of that. We can't have none of that, mate, on YouTube. That's not very good. We're trying to have a good, fun vibe here. We're having a bit of shoot the shit. You know, try to be an intelligent bloody troll. Spam is losing the plot. Yeah, it's just bots and stuff, bro. Anyway, as I was saying, we hit 1,420 subs today. So 1,420 subs. Thank you very much. I do appreciate your patronage and unwavering support at this time. So there's difficult transition. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. I'm gonna get you. Okay. All right. Yeah, something. No, she doesn't get stuck. Don't go. She doesn't get stuck in any dryers or anything, Joshy. Go outside more, mate. As I say on this channel, people should go outside more, mate. Focus on building your own life, mate. Life's short. Yeah. Occasionally, yeah. Thank you for that, Ron. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate the co-sign there. Congratulations on the subs. Thank you very much, Lightwood. It's been good, man. It's a pleasure. Hey, Dr. House, bro, please answer. I need closure. Yes. What do you need closure on, my friend? What do you need closure on? Let me know. I'm here to help. Dill pickles. Oh, we're not. Are we, Celtic? Are we going to talk about pickles again? That was the conversation the other night. What we do, about an hour talking about pickles. What if ignorance is comfortable because it demands nothing of you? Well, exactly, Chris. You can only glean what you can glean when you're ready to glean what you're ready to glean. You know? There's plenty of people, stupid people in the world make money and wander along. It's usually stupid people do better in life because they don't question themselves so much. So it's the curse of intellect, right? A highly intelligent person will really question, oh, that won't work because a dumb person's like, I'll put a shop and sell tires. And I'll do oil changes, and they'll make millions of dollars out of it because they just fucking throw into it, and I gotta hire some more stuff. Like, they don't overthink everything, right? The curse of an overactive mind at times, right, can stand in your way. Nick was around earlier. Reluctant gamer, been a while. Good to see you, mate. What advice would I give to a man who just turned 30? One, you still got plenty of time, so you don't have to stress like crazy about it. You know, the average business owner starts their business at 47 years old. The modern world makes everybody think, oh, at 17, you've got to start a startup, and I've got to get through college, and I'm going to buy a Lamborghini and a mansion, and right, you can't. You don't have experience to do that. Some people pull it off, but, you know, it's not normal. You know, you got plenty of time. You can always reset your life at 30. You can be a totally different person at 30, and in 5 years, you can completely reinvent yourself and fix everything about yourself that you deem needs fixing. I would say focus your time. Focus your time. Cut out anybody toxic you got around you. Cut out anybody that's, you want to believe in something, you want to do something, you want to pursue something, and they're telling you, oh, you're crazy, you're this, you're that. They've got to go, man. You've got to get every voice like that that's supposedly a friend that's knocking you down. Even if you've known them 20 years, you got to shut that door. That is the most crucial thing. Shut that door. You're going to become the 5 people you're influenced by most, or around most. That can be someone like me online or whatever, right? If you know, whatever, you know, if you went out and met a new friend group, right? and they're all covered in piercings and tattoos, how long is it going to be before you're covered in piercings and tattoos? You know, obviously, right? You hang out and whatever you hang out with all the people you hang out with are motorcyclists, and all you ever do is go on the back of a motorcycle and you hang out with them. How long before you're going to want your own motorbike, right? It's you become your circle. So we all know what's killing us, right? We all know what's eating us is those people that are, video games and stuff. There's nothing wrong with video games. There's nothing wrong with alcohol. There's nothing wrong with anything in moderation. What happens is when it takes over our lives and it takes over everything else. That's where it's an addiction, like gambling and stuff, right? You can't fall into these traps. You can still do it. You can watch movies. You can play a bit of video games, but you've got to be ticking every box in life. There's a lot of different things to take care of. You've got a lot of responsibilities, right? The more you stay on top of them, the happier you'll be. Happiness is fleeting. It comes and goes, but I just enjoy a day that doesn't go to shit these days. Appreciate the normal days, not just the days that are, oh, this was amazing and incredible. Appreciate the days where things are just flowing. Maybe you're just maintaining life. You're not really growing every single day, right? But it beats it being a day where everything went to crap, right? Let me ask you this, sure, mate. What do you got to ask? Thanks, brother. I agree. Spent the last 5 years trying to get along with toxic family was definitely a waste of time. Yeah, for sure, man. Yep. Fill your own cup first. It is not selfish to serve yourself first and make sure you're looking after yourself. That was a big error I made. As the song goes, first you save yourself, then you save the world. I couldn't be on here able to teach anybody anything or talk about this if I haven't been through it and I feel I've actually got answers to give you guys and solutions. But I didn't want to come on YouTube in 10 years be like, hey guys, look, I have a Lamborghini and a Ferrari and learn off me and buy my course. I'm not about that shit. I'm clawing my way back after making a lot of mistakes, and I don't want other people to feel how I did. I want to help people not make those mistakes. I want to serve the next man, right? Give the guidance I didn't get. So, and I can show you the proof as well as I go from, I've made the sacrifice of being in a caravan for 3 years so I can build my own garage, build my own cabins. So you make the sacrifice in the meantime, and it's going to pay off later, right? Rather than paying somebody else's mortgage, I'm living in a caravan while I just create the cabin and create the garage, right? And then I can build cars and generate income out of the garage, right? So I've got my own agency this way, right? And that will make me the money to buy the land. Once I can buy the land, I take my steel frame garage, which I can just unbolt. Steel frame cabin, which I can just unbolt. My water tanks, my water pump, everything I can establish here. My gates even, I can cut off and use new posts at the new property, right? So while I'm leasing land, I'm able to build everything I need to transport to my own land eventually, right? So that's my strategy. That's the pro strat going on. It's a hard world, man. Like, owning a house is not looking very viable these days, right? BlackRock is going to own 60% of US homes by 2030. Of US family homes. BlackRock, one company, one corporation is going to, they've got trillions of dollars of hedge fund essentially to invest, right? And they're just buying up the world, man. So I would suggest you get yourself some land very far out in the country. The great thing about the country these days is you've got the internet, you've got shipping, everything. You can buy everything online. There's a lack of convenience, but like CBDs in the city were originally meant to be the hub and how business worked and whatever. That with the advancements in technology, a CBD is irrelevant now. A central business district is irrelevant. So what people used to do was they'd buy land about 30 miles out from the central business district, right? They'd draw a circle, buy the land, and wait 20 years until the city expanded until then, and then your land's worth 10 times what it was, right? But with the world changing now, you can operate from anywhere, and a lot of people are realizing that. A lot of people are getting out of the cities, so the price out in the country is going up, right? What do I do for money? Just sell car parts and stuff, man. Sell car parts. Scrapes by, keeps it going. Sell cars and that. Well, that's again why I'm rebuilding this garage floor. I need to just crack into it. Like, I'm living a very frugal life at the moment, man. Very frugal, very cheap. Very cheap. That's why everything's broken. He steals converters. Sure. No, it's a pretty good one. Pretty good one. I like it. Lord of the Pancakes. Fast car is what always gets you the most attention from women, though. Why would you want a woman who's attracted because of a fast car? Why would you want a woman who's you need material possessions is what she picks based off, if that's the metric. See, what's going on with the world, man? What's going on with all these belief systems, dude? 1 year in the mine. Yeah, over in Aussie I could. Yeah. So yeah, I'm still weighing up. Might move over to the States in a few years. It's an option. So it's an option. Move over to the States, do 10 years in the USA, make a shit ton of money, and then I'll just buy my land in New Zealand here. Build a killer house, retire. It's hard to make money in this country with people like myself. It's alright, we'll work it out, we'll find a way. Yeah, no mortgage, mate. I'm just going to buy land cash. I got cars you need to do. Nah, I don't work on cars for anybody, bro. It's not worth it. It's pointless. I don't do hourly rate labor, bro. Because like I can buy a car myself and do it up and resell it. It's worth way more that way than anything anybody could pay me, mate. So no, it'd be silly. But yeah, it's always options, guys. You know, there's plenty of options of how you can. There's plenty of ways to live life, right? Oh, I need to clean up my kitchen. No, Bear. No, I would refuse that. You could not pay, not for all the tea in China, Bear, would I let you pay me to clean your house. If you paid me $1 million, I would not clean your house for you, Bear. Because you need to cross that bridge yourself, bro. That's something you're working through. And you're still trying to outsource. No, I know you're only joking, but you know, you're doing well, bro. But you need to go through that process. You need to go through that. That's where you're going to find that self-belief, you know. So no, you can't take that from somebody. Can't take that from somebody. I think it's really important. It's a really cathartic process to work through the things you're avoiding, right? To turn around and confront it yourself rather than pay somebody to do it, solve it for you. There's so much growth in that. That's where the learning is. Is New Zealand part of Australia? No, separate country, mate. We're off to the side. A lot of the world thinks that we're Tasmania, the little island below Australia. If you look over to the right, we're out there in the ocean, mate. Welcome here, but tax a lot of dollars. Yeah, same here. Yeah, they don't pay well in New Zealand, which is why I just gave up trying to work in jobs like that. When I lived in the city, I worked a job as a car upholsterer. You know, I didn't make big money, but I made reasonable money, and literally, like, it got eaten up by rent and groceries and, you know, putting fuel in the car each week. I was left with like $50 a week after a full week of work, man. it was pointless. That's the thing is if I'm a strong proponent of the kind of thinking that if you're working in a job right now that you don't really like and it's some 9 to 5 or whatever, you can pretty much do anything else. If you're only just surviving, if all you're doing is paying somebody else's mortgage and you're like catching the bus or putting in whatever, right? If you're not getting anywhere and you're just stuck in place, like you can go buy a van and you can just go travel and find work as you go, and people will give you a day's labor and a meal and a whatever. You could go travel for the next 10 years. Like, why pay somebody else's mortgage and just sit there if you're free? That's what I'd do if I was 20 again. Just go travel around my own country and live in a van and stuff. Go experience the world, because is scrapping metal still worth it? No, not really. Nah. Prices went way down on that. When I get rid of car stuff now, you get chicken shit for it. Steel scrap is like 300 New Zealand dollars a ton, so probably about $170, $180 US a ton for like car parts and stuff. You guys are nearly a day ahead of us. Yep, we are. We're Tuesday evening here. It is 8:08 in the PM, my friend. Fast sports car only attracts a higher quantity, not necessarily a quality of woman. Who says it's about quality over quantity? That's exactly it, mate. Quality. See? Look. You see? Look. Farm girl. See? Quality. I met her at her work in a town around here, mate. And I'll tell you what. We talked a few times. I used to show up. You've seen how grubby I look on here on live, some of you, right? In my overalls, right? Absolutely covered, head to toe in grease, greasy hands, whatever. I'd pop in and for parts and stuff in the middle of the day, right? And she loved it, mate. I had this dirty Hilux with a farm dog hanging out of it. A filthy mud-covered truck, greasy overalls, looking like a bag of shit, mate.
Not to me.
Yeah, it didn't look like a bag of shit to her. And then we got talking about like social media and that, and I was like, oh, nice weather. I said, oh, I would go down to the beach. I said, what was I? I was pretty much like, yeah, I would head down to the beach, but nobody ever bloody wants to go out here. Everybody stays inside. And she's like, yeah, everyone's sitting inside on their phones. I don't do social media. I'm like, sold. Put a ring on it. I haven't done that yet still. I've got to work on that. But yeah. So that's where the real women are, mate. If you can find one out in the country. She was at her family home just gardening, mate. Growing vegetables and stuff, mate. Living off the land, mate. She didn't do the whole Instagram. Fuck yeah. Will Ferrell? Yeah, I'm working. That's a good look. More cowbell. That's more cowbell. Thank you, Scholar. Why do people call you a Kiwi? I've never understood that. Because the national bird of New Zealand is the Kiwi bird. So we're known as Kiwis. Opal mines, do we? I don't think so. Who's got opal mines? She's got a good instinct, bro. Yeah, she does. She finds me highly amusing. I think I'm just a bit unhinged.
I think that's Australia that does opal.
Opal mines, yeah, probably Aussie. Yeah. We're over in New Zealand here. What's one thing you want to fix in New Zealand? We see news of rich people going to Oz. Like your previous PM said, it doesn't matter. Politics is irrelevant, bro. That's how you rage bait an entire planet is politics, bro. Focus on what you can control. There'll always be evil people in charge. If you're going to wait for the government to solve your problems, you'll be waiting a fucking long time. I'll tell you that. Right? Will you tell me when governments have made life easier? The sooner you realise that everything Donald Trump says or what's happening overseas is totally beyond your control, why are you going to put any time at it? Why are you going to put any thought at it? Life's too short for that shit, mate. I got my own life to live. I can't handle the world's problems. I'm not going to solve the world, man. Be waiting a lifetime for the government. Exactly. You're worrying about. Don't worry about anything you cannot control. That is the best advice I can give you guys. Honestly, if it's beyond your control, don't worry about it. You can't even control other people. You can't even get like your own friends or family to support you and stuff. Right? You're going to change the world. Come on. Don't worry about it. I just think that way. The world's evil. It is an evil place, but you don't have to play into all the bullshit they're trying to feed you. I gave up energy drinks and started having these pure juice. They're very nice. Made in New Zealand. No added water, nothing. It's mostly apple juice, and they put some lemon honey and ginger in it. What else is going on? We've given up vaping. I've stopped doing the vaping. I've stopped having chest pains. I've stopped burping all the time. I've stopped having low energy and feeling like crap all day. Smart take, bro. Hey, is it sus to sit in bro's lap? If he's down with it, bro. Whatever makes you happy, mate. Sit on his lap and be like, if you're going to do that, if you want to sit on bro's lap and you're not sure if he'll go for it, maybe try sort of slip in there and just be like, hey, let's talk about the first thing that pops up. How's my boy from Sum 41 doing? Is this another... Is it? Oh, there's something for people to be proud of, have pride in, I suppose. Each to their own. See, everybody's so concerned with how everybody else is living their life with sexuality and this and that and politics. And when are you going to live your own life? We wonder why we're so miserable and doom scroll and we drink and we comfort ourselves and we have all these addictions and we struggle all the time. Where's your head? You become what you think about. If you're feeding in all this bullshit about, Tiger Woods, I went past the headline, it's like, Tiger Woods pulled over for a drink driving. It's like, I'm not going to click it and read it. I don't give a fuck. Stop giving a fuck about what the rest of the world is doing. You got your own problems. You got your own bloody life. Fuck. Dope singer. They don't exist. Okay, I wouldn't know. Where's your head at? Is that Basement Jacks? Where's your head at? I thought it was Basement Jacks. But we're talking about Sum 41. Am I Kiwi? Yeah. J Puck's Kiwi, mate. Kiwi Northland, mate. Northland. Me and my brother just got in a huge fucking fight. Didn't knock him out, but I touched him up. That ain't very nice. Please tell me this isn't some troll thing where you're going to talk about the way in which you touched. Anyway. Oh, God. I'm being cautious. I hope you're being serious. Anyway, gotta get along with your brother, man. He's your brother. Gotta be nice to your brother. Don't be mean to your brother. You shouldn't be beating each other up. That's not nice. We're in Northland. Oh, I just say Northland, bro. You know, YouTube and all. Living weirdos. Just Northland, bro. Doesn't matter. I could say I'm from fucking Mars. It don't matter. Oh, my neck, my back. Carrying all the stuff around the garage. It's good. That's why I don't overdo it each day. I'm just making sure I'm not wrecking my body too much, right? Make sure I have a good stretch in the morning and the evening. The slow washing machines really help free up the back, right? You don't crack. You just... The slow washing machine turns, mate. Oh, so good, man. Feel free to join in. Here we go. That's good. I'm just going to do the floor ones. American accent, so good. It's so good. Good. See, that's what I mean. I can just mosey on over to Texas. I'll fit right in. Nobody believe me. Yeah, yoga time. Or yogi time. Smarter than the average bear, boo-boo. Oh, I used to be able to do that one better. My accents are getting rusty. Rusty Shackelford. Matt King Northland. What do you mean? Matt King. Oh, comedian Matt King. I don't know. Is he in Northland, is he? Oh, Matt King. He did something to do with like politics or something in Northland. I don't know, bro. I don't get involved with any politics, any news, none of it, bro. I stay away from all of it. What kind of trailer? It's a made in the UK. Abbey or something. Abbey, I think. Had to hit him with the pockets in. Pies in New Zealand are way better. Yep, New Zealand pies, mate. I love me New Zealand pies. I am from New Zealand. Where we? Oh no, he thinks I'm Australian. He's coming at the wrong time. He's heard me talking like an Australian. He's like, oh, you've played knifey spoony before. Now we've done it. What are you giggling at? What do I do? Have you ever seen Rat Race look identical to the guy with the tongue? No, haven't seen it. No. I'm going to have to screenshot that, aren't I? Something else I've got to bloody look up. Alright. Who ate all the pies? Some people saying pies in New Zealand are way better. Well, what pie do you recommend, Redface? Where's the best pie you know of in New Zealand, mate? I'm going to be doing some travelling soon. Because cows are grass-fed, makes our pies better. Yes, sir. Grass-fed New Zealand beef. I love Rat Race. All right, I'll check it out, bro. I'll check it out. What's that on, man? What service is that on, mate? Nice to meet you. Really great cut. Yeah, mate. I'm working on the hair, bro. If that's what you mean. Going the Goku. Yeah. I'm gonna go Super Saiyan, man. Working on it. Yeah, we're getting the curls. Curls for the girls, eh? Curls for the girls. Tiara backyard pies. Steak and blue cheese pie. All right. I'll make sure. Tiara, yeah, I'll definitely be down that way, bro. Tiara's Waikato, eh? Is Tiara Waikato? I'm trying to remember where it is exactly. Interesting, Matthew. Interesting. It's a great comment there. It's very mature. Mature of you, mate. Zero out of 10 joke, bro. That was so bad, man. Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you could use some exotic views, something far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. You never know what you're up for on the show. No, mate. No, mate. Having a bit of tobacco, mate. Yeah, we hit 1,420 subs today, so we're having a chit chat, guys. Feel free to celebrate. It's a lot hard grind doing YouTube, man. Let me tell you. Just editing all the shorts and stuff. I put up a new short today as well. Make sure you check it out. Watching from Arkansas. Great to have you here, Arkansas. Thank you for joining us, sir. Hope I got that accent close. Is that an Arkansas type accent? I think is like the South. Where you at down under? Northland, New Zealand, man. Top of the North Island, brother. Smoking the one I didn't finish just before. Yeah, that's it. Man, why are you so wrong about everything? You Matthew, you need to just settle down. You need to settle down, mate. All right, just settle down. Take a moment to try your best. Look, we'll wait for you. We'll all wait for you, bro. All right? Drum it up in your little squirrel brain. See if you can come up with a good actual joke. Right? Try and actually create something. Astound us. Roast me. Try actually hit on something that's actually a good joke. The floor is yours, bro. Wait 5 minutes, whatever you need. As long as you need, all right? I'll let you think about it and actually come up with a decent joke. We've not had one decent joke here today. I mean, yeah, right. Okay, cool. Yeah, have a permanent ban, bro. See ya. Bye. Anyway, goodbye. Have a great time. Mate. Try and have a nice, pleasant conversation with the nice people of the internet, and there's always somebody's kid who wasn't blimmin' disciplined. This is why discipline is important, folks. Too many people wearing track pants, not enough people with belts on. Lazy parenting. That's what it comes down to. Shut up, liar. What am I lying about? What am I lying about? Shut up, liar. What are we lying about? What are we lying about, mate? I have ADHD. If you're wondering why I chat so much and actually have a fucking personality, it's called ADHD and autism. It's like I actually have some intellect and some nous to me, right? Like I can actually keep up with all your bullshit and I can actually formulate answers and I actually have a brain that works. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? Who would have thought in 2026 you'd encounter somebody on YouTube who's just got ADHD and autism and a functioning fucking brain? That's why I speak fast. You ever seen that guy, what's his name? All over the TV, he's like political commentator. Little worm-looking motherfucker with black hair. And he talks it like Mac fuck. It's like that. I talk slower on here because, I want people to keep up. Ground beef. That's amazing. Ground beef. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Shapiro. Ben Shapiro. What I think about the current climate in America, and we need to change it. You've stolen my dreams and my childhood. Hey, everyone. Question why every streamer is... Yeah, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Speaking of which, I've been drinking a lot of juice lately. Is this Dua Lipa? If you want me to be, squint hard enough. Whatever gets you going, mate. We don't understand a damn word you're saying anywhere. Talk as fast as you want. Damn old man, I like to talk on here. I think I function best with my American accent, so you can understand me at a fast pace. I need to damn old talk a bit more like old Boomhauer, man, and just talk about having some juice, man, and people trying to talk about countries and politics and bullshit and planet systems and Uranus and Pluto. Is Pluto still a planet? I don't damn old know, man. The government can't make it damn old mine, neither can them astronomers, man. Just gotta keep on living, man. Livin. Regards, yeah. Smarter than the average bear, boo-boo. Yeah. So sometimes the trolls try and have a go. See, look, they're all left now. Defeated. Camper walking. Pretending to be American, that's it, buddy. You got me. You caught me out real good there. I'll pay you to keep talking like that. All right. Well, I'll keep it up, darling, for you. Just because you put in that hard work getting that kitchen spick and span. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. We're celebrating this evening. 1,420 subs. 420 was very important this evening. 1,420 subs. Got me excited. What is 4 legs, no tail, walks around the room but never leaves it? Or a chair, I guess, because you pull a chair in and out, it walks around the room. Is it a chair? It's a chair! Fuck yeah, it's a chair! Chair, bro, chair. But yeah, I gotta talk like this so Bear can understand me. Most of my audience is American, so apparently I gotta talk like this all the goddamn about second time. I become Americanized, folks. I was a Kiwi, but I become Americanized. So corny, but you're correct. That's good, mate. Appreciate it. $1,420 subs. Thank you. Thank you all. I do appreciate it. Damn, J-Pucks. Damn, bro. Some stuff I can't say out loud, but damn, bro. Who's in the back? That's my missus, mate. That's Benham Susie. She appears in the chat sometimes. See, you're gonna wave to the people. You give them the Queenie wave. You know, this the shy background wave. She's not much of one for the camera, mate, but she's pretty. You know, I'm impressed by that, man. She doesn't have to be on camera, and she lets me stream with her in the background and stuff. She doesn't mind it too much, right? But it's not her thing. She's a shy country girl, mate. She's not about the limelight. Not about the limelight. But she did we did a stream at one point on my last channel I had where we did a workout together and that, and she was talking to people about pistol squats and that. It was a good one, dude. What did I miss? What? Oh, yeah. No, I'm not going to say that, dog. I'm not interested in saying that, mate. Don't do any politics here, bro. You can get into your politics and all that bullshit anywhere else, man. We make a positive chat here. We have a good vibe. Everywhere else is doing politics, and we don't do it, mate. We don't do it. We're not doing it. Ah, Celtic got you. Got to watch out for that. Celtic gave you the schmack, mate. You got a schmacko. Dogs go wacko. Dogs go wacko for schmackos. There you go. Shout out to the Aussies on that one. You can have that one for free. Free Willy. Yeah, good movie. Oh, man. Is that? I think I saw that on Disney or something. Oh, I need to watch Free Willy. Coolant leak. Coolant leak? Okay, Bradley. Oh, hang on. We update on Bradley's car. What's going on, mate? We do a bit of everything here, guys. We're live mechanic and all. Tiny cooling behind the exhaust manifold. Just seeping through. Steel putty for now. I wouldn't, bro. I wouldn't for a water leak. You'll really struggle to plug that, dude. I'd just fix it. Just order the gas, order the exhaust manifold gasket, and just see if you can take the exhaust manifold off and fix it. Or, you know, you can usually, I'd probably just reuse the exhaust gasket, bro. Like, you know, if you're in a hurry, right? And you don't have time to wait on it, I'd just pull it off and just reuse the gasket if it leaks a fraction of exhaust. And then, you know, it's more important to fix the coolant leak. How big is the coolant leak would be the other thing. Is it a tiny bit and you just top up water every day or something? You know, you got options, right? You always got options. TT, Depression Talks, great to see you, bro. How are you, mate? We got a few trolls in here this evening. It's getting interesting, but we're having a good chat, mate. We're having a good yarn. Yeah, Tiny. Yeah. Just keep topping it up, bro. But honestly, I'd just say just pull the exhaust manifold off and just fix the leak properly. But yeah, I wouldn't be putting that kind of putty and stuff on it. It just basically doesn't work, bro. What about if I just bought a shitbox car and the speakers in the back don't work? Should I run new lines to and from the head unit? Fuck yes, bro. Fuck that. And just tuck them under the, just pick up the plastic around the edge, tuck it under the carpet and just run it up. Yeah, who gives a shit? Yep, just some bloody speaker wire, man. Yeah, the other way I'd do it is put an amplifier in the back of it, bro. Just buy a cheap amp, put it in the back, and when you wire, you know, you're going to run a big power cable down the car and stuff. If you're into your duff, mate, get an amp. It's always good to amplify your car speakers anyway. Like, if you go and buy these speakers from Repco and whatever store, right? If you're just going to put them and run off a head unit, they're going to be fucking gutless. Like, amplifiers aren't just for subwoofers, you know. They're not just for doof. They're for, you know, you can amp your speakers and set it up, you know. There's YouTube videos on how to do all that, you know. This is what I love about the modern time, man. You can learn anything on the internet. You know, you want to wire your whole car, you want to know how to do it, you just got to look it up. You don't have to go to a fucking library. It's all in your bloody hand. And instead we use it to brain rot ourselves. It's like, you know, when you go pay somebody, it's like, yeah, learn some skills, man. Is there someone behind me? Yes, this is the missus. This is Venom Susie. She's just chilling. She's just, yep. She's watching the stream in the background. She doesn't talk to anyone ever. I've got the ADHD autism that makes me chatty. She's got the autism that makes it quiet. So yep. I'm in a camper van. Yeah, in a caravan at the moment, man. Building a garage and cabins and stuff. So yeah, it's just a temporary thing. 3 years of temporary so far, but we're getting there. We're getting close. We're getting close day by day. So I live stream it all, right? Building the house, working on cars, building the garage, motorbikes, all of it. It's all to sort of help people, motivate and inspire people, right? Just build the life you want, right? Create your own outcome, right? Create your outcome. That's why we have the channel name. So that's what I do, bro. Yeah. So yeah, drop a sub, hang around. You'll see. You check through the channel and see what we do up here. At the moment, I'm building the garage floor. So I built my own garage and that, and yeah, been down there doing that. So we're probably going to be I'd say another 2 days of stream of building the garage floor, 2 or 3 days. And then it's just going to be sorting through everything, building racking, shelving, places to put all the tools on the wall, to hang all the tools and everything, right? And actually get the space finally set up. Depression Talks, bro, he's been cleaning up his shit as well. Do check out Depression Talks channel as well, guys. He's a great dude to hang out with. He gets down in the shed as well. And he's a bit more chill than me. He's a bit more... I'm the high energy one. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? From New Zealand, mate. Gonna draw around the tools on the wall. Oh, I could do DT. Could do. Yeah, because then it's really easy to spot what's missing, rather than just a hook on the wall. Because I've got all that slack wall stuff I'm hanging on. But yeah, we'll figure something out, bro. I'm trying not to think too far ahead on it, right? So where I stay focused, DT, Rob, sorry. Depression Talks is Rob. Where I stay focused, Rob, is really on what is the next thing in front of me. I don't have to think about the whole job. It's pick up thing, move thing. Pick up thing, move thing. And if I have to, move stuff again shortly anyway, I'll just, pile it all and, just get the main area set up, then, reintroduce items into that space. Sometimes it's really good to just clear out a space as much as possible and then just reset it and just, yeah. So that's really what's going on at the moment. Please do ghost hunting outside. I don't think there would be any. On the Waikato, do photography videos, drones and shit. Awesome, bro. Might catch you somewhere if it works. Diagonal photo wedding. Oh, yeah, rad, bro. Do you do content on here, J Parks? Do you do Instagram or anything, bro? I'll screenshot. I'll check out your channel, man. I did a photography qualification after I left school, bro. I left school at 16 and went to tertiary and did photography. So it's actually a big passion of mine. That's exactly what I want to do, bro. Is I want to learn to fly drones. Like, I can do it on video game. I can fly a drone reasonably well. Nothing fast and crazy, but I can not crash it. But yeah, that's what I'm doing with the YouTube, bro. We're going to do some like overlanding content. We've got a couple of Land Cruisers, right? So we're going to do like camping content and all sorts, man. It's all about building the life we're trying to build here, right? And at the moment it's in a caravan. We got the truck, but the gearbox is blown up. I'm building the garage. I'm building cars. I'm building cabins, decks. Like, there's so much on here, man. And the whole idea is just to stream it all and show people what's possible, what you can do with very little. Make it work. On not my own land yet. No, I don't have land. I've got use of some land for a while, so that's why I'm building everything here in steel frames and stuff, and get the water tanks and all that. And then once I buy my own land, basically I'm using this space to generate the income to just buy my own land, cash, and then we'll move it all over there. We're set for life, mate. Yeah, it's yeah. There's another house on the land here. I just managed to negotiate use of this end of the land. Yeah, kind of smart. Yeah, I was running out of options. And that's the best I could come up with after months laying in bed going, oh my god, what are we gonna do? But I just had to believe myself and push through it. I knew I had some idea of what I was signing up for here, but I went, I'll just push myself, build the garage, get this built, get it done, keep moving, man. That's all it is, right? One foot in front of the other. You don't have to build your life in a day, right? It takes years. Like, I've seen a lot of people in their 20s, they're stressed and stuff about, like, what am I going to do? When am I going to find my way? It's like, man, most people in their 40s and 50s are still changing their way all the time, man. Just don't be so hard on yourself. Try and make a little extra effort here or there, but don't pressure yourself to the point you're just living guilt tripping yourself, right? Self-love, right? Self-love. Like, you got to be kind to yourself. So you talk to yourself like a friend you're trying to help, right? If your friend had problems if your friend came to you with your problems, how would you talk to them? Oh man, you could work at this, you could work at that. Oh well, we can find a way to, you're going to support them, right? But when we have those own problems for ourselves, we're like, oh, you're an idiot. Oh, there's no solution, right? You're not talking to yourself with any love or compassion, right? That's what self-love is, right? Simplest explanation. You said my question about plug leads. Sorry, bro. I'm not used to it all going this quick, to be honest. We're going off tonight. If you don't hear Spark clicking the leads, show you other ones that do clicking. Yeah, you want them clicking down ideally, bro. I mean, they will arc over, but sometimes what they'll do is that inside the spark plug leader will actually push it up the lead. The boot might move down. So I'd be checking the depth of it more than anything. And what you can do is where the open side is, you can just pinch it from the outside with some pliers, and you can crush it down a little bit very carefully, right? You'll be able to crush it back down a bit. So you can do that, bro, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. You're going to have more of an issue if you got like oil in your spark plug holes and stuff, bro. We do a bit of everything here, guys. We do car mechanical, motorbikes. We talk about self-improvement, ADHD, it's just everything, man. My life. Our life we're building. This is the one it's all for, really, isn't it? She's got to have a life set up for her. I'm a lot older than she is, so when I shuffle off, we better leave her sorted. I got to make sure she's looked after. Work extra hard, then you can chill, yeah, for sure. I'll get to your question. Sorry, Poke. I'm asking you something. Sorry, mate. I am trying. Please reply. Is it night there now? Yes, it is. It is. We can't get a tour eventually. Oh yeah, well, I stream it all the time, Kira. I've just been down the garage. Yeah, we've been doing that on the stream. So yeah, just tune in on the other lives, or earlier on this one, we're down in the garage. Like I live stream like an outside view of me building the cabins and stuff. We got a couple of dogs, just a bit of everything, right? It's I guess it's kind of building the homestead, right? But yeah, building the garage and stuff. Hello, from where? I'm from New Zealand, mate. New Zealand. No judgment or anything, bro. I missed you. No, I'm not going to do any ghost hunting, bro. No, I'm good. If you do good enough and support a full endeavour to full completion, then that leads to self-success. That's it, mate. Yeah, I don't know any politics. Poke, you need to just chill out a little, bro. You're kind of taking over the chat. Just calm down. No, we don't do any politics. Do that, mate. Don't have any videos. Check the live tab, Kira. It's all on the live tab. And if you check my shorts as well. But yeah, I don't have any long form videos yet. They're all just check the shorts tab and the live streams, and you'll see what I do. Why talking like Australian? No, I'm talking like a New Zealander, but I talk like this, mate, in Australian. I put on an Australian accent. I can also do American from Texas, deep sort of Texas. I can do Cali girl. I can do India sometimes a little bit. Sometimes for you, big boy, I do the Chinese accent. If you come to Vietnam, I make a nice food for you. I make you nice dinner. A lot of things I do here. Do I need an editor? No, I don't need it. I just haven't done any long form yet. No, we're going to get to that in the future. I have some ideas for long form videos, but at the moment I'm just doing the lives and stuff, so learning YouTube, learning editing my shorts and that, I'm a very new channel. This channel started in December. So yeah, just taking my time at it and sort of, getting the vibe and understanding my audience and what you guys want and how I can best serve people, right? So these lives, I sort of just learn a lot about you guys, Can't edit that forehead, you Kiwi bastard. Well, yeah. That's what it is, man. It's not that big a forehead, is it? That's not a big forehead. I'm handsome. Look at the hair. 39 years old. Look at the lush. Look at that, mate. 39, mate. Doing good. You see that? That's what happens when you don't eat vegetables, folks. Don't eat vegetables. They're toxic to humans. How's drop beer season? Oh, pretty good, mate. Pretty good. Lots of drop beers. I've been training a few of them up. Got them knocking over servos. Yeah. Let me judge, because doing an Italian accent, let me judge because I'm Italian. Boopida bapida. A boopy. Boopida bapida. Boopida. No, it's probably more like, it's a Ferrari. You cannot say this about a Ferrari. You cannot insult the Michael Schumacher, he's the greatest driver. Something like that, I don't know. I am French. No, we are not French. We're American because you're in America. Oh, you're French. That explains a lot. That explains why you're annoying as fuck. You hit up your ass. Would explain a lot. Sorry, don't say that out loud. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Tahoe, that's great advice, man. Good. Yeah, let's pin that up. That's very important. It's a good PSA there, public service announcement, for anybody who doesn't know the acronym. Probably not. Okay, but let's not spam the chat. We're having a good vibe. Bro, can I ask another quick question? Sure can, Bradley. Why not, bro? Let's hear your New York accent, if you can pull that off. New York. I walk down on Wall Street. I'm an investor. I don't know. I can't do New York too well. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm talking here. Boston. I'm from Boston. Yeah, Shree. It's I hit 1,420 subs today, mate. We're celebrating. Man, do the Indian one, because I'm half Indian. Oh, your father is Indian. Oh, that is wonderful. I like to hear it very much. Thank you for coming. Blessings to you and your cow. Can an ECU last the life of a car? Nothing can last the life of a car necessarily, my friend. You can get them checked out, capacitors and stuff. But if you got leads on it, I wouldn't say if it's misfiring and stuff, I wouldn't likely point at the ECU. But do look up how to self-diagnose the computer on it. Usually you can bridge a couple of pins in the diagnostic plug, and it will flash or check engine light for you on older cars. It'll then you can get the codes and find out what's wrong with it. I don't know who that is. Sorry, future Richie. I don't know who that is. Carol Channing. Who's that? Is that the chick from Two Broke Girls, the blonde one? I think it is.
It was Caroline.
Yeah, but I think it might be. I don't know, Chad. Mr. Taro was just in another stream. He's following you. All right. As I say on here often, if you got a demon chasing you, turn around and confront it. What jobs I do? Build cars, bro. We do it on live. We build cars, mate. From home, mate. Home car mechanic, mate. Building up, restoring some old Nissans and stuff. Just fixing. She says raspberries. I don't know. I don't know who that is. But I don't know who the person is. But the best I can do an American accent, woman saying raspberries, I'd be like, wasberries. Wasberries. We like wasberries. That's what I think of. But I don't know who you're talking about. But that's the best I figure they sound something like. Can we get some wasberries? I like wasberries. Did this please you? Hit the like button if you're amused. I'm going to be on here and deprecate. Oh no. Bleak. You didn't put one up there this time. Oh shit. We out. Oh well. That'll help me cut back. That's a problem for tomorrow. Oh well. What is mate after everything is mate? It's just a friendly way of saying it, mate, Just how it is, mate. Why aren't you on the double happiness? What is double happiness? How do I get double happiness? What is double happiness? Well, that's the only way you can buy them, mate. Is you buy them like that. Never heard of them, mate. Hi there, I'm new here. Hello, Ghost Boy, how are you? Well, that's alright, Aaron. I don't really care. $15 for 20 smokes. I don't know. I pay $40 a pack for those. Okay. All right, mate. Oh, I never know, Ghost Boy. The loyal regular, for you to be around every stream would be a big commitment, mate, with how much I stream. Usually 6 to 8 hours a day, mate. Beer in one hand and Chico roll in the other. That's a double happiness. Working in Washington State, Seattle as a medical junior of cardiology. All right. Anyway, Aaron. Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, mate. I'm a vagrant of many vocations. A vagrant of many vocations. That's what I do, mate. Are you like that? Is that the right answer? Alright. We still got Bear in here. Bear probably zoned his brain out. And probably left because of all the damn old brain rot. Oh, there he is. Speak of the bear. Can't miss the bear. Anybody ever watch that TV show, Weeds? The TV show Weeds. You can't miss the bear. Good show, that. Little boxes on the hillside. Little boxes made of ticky-tacky. Little boxes on the hillside. Little boxes all the same. It's a pink one and a blue one and a green one and a yellow one. And they're all made out of ticky-tacky and they all look just the same. Oh, good. Pauline Hanson for Prime Minister. Alright, anyway. No politics, for fuck's sake. Why are you people so obsessed with anything but your own fucking life? Sports, movies, this, anything but fucking you. God damn, you got Bob Saget. Anything but actually building the life you want. You just spend all the time complaining about it, and life's hard and unfair, and oh my god. No, I am retardation. Yes, I'm retired, yeah, technically I suppose I'm retired, yeah. Yeah, I guess so, mate. Love Weeds only up to season 3 though. Yeah, I agree, Celtic. Then it got too out of control. But yeah, the early seasons of Weeds before it got too, yeah. They tried to keep it going when they shouldn't have. Over my car's bonnet, the idle is clean, but when I think an idle soft vibrating feel. Yeah, it'll be down a cylinder, Bradley. I'd say that lead that's not clicking on has pushed up inside. It's not touching the spark plug. It'll be arcing across, man. That's what I'd be looking into, bro. Check on the other spark plug leads. How far down is the bit that's meant to click on? And you'll probably find that lead that's not clicking, it's probably moved. So you can usually move the boot back up the lead. You can hold the lead and twist the boot up. And yeah, a bit of car advice there. I don't think you're intelligent. I don't think your intelligence is enough to talk politics. Do you want to go there, Tim? You want to go there? I can go there. Let's talk about it, little Timmy. Let's pull up a chair, little Timmy. Pull up a chair, little Timmy. Let's talk politics. Okay. Let's talk the importance of politics and your effect on politics. Since we never discussed politics, let's talk about politics. It's all beyond your control. There's nothing you can do about it. You could go dedicate your life from today to stopping the evil in the world. You're not going to make a difference. There's going to be no revolution. People are not going to rise up. People have mortgages. People have jobs. People have children. People have pets. People are owned by the system. The system already owns them. Do you think everybody's going to suddenly rise up and turn against the government and flip the world on its head and have everything burning and everything looting and chaos until all the communications go down? For what? You tell me how that works out. You think they don't know there's going to be a minority of backlash of a group of people who are going to fight it? Sweet. They love it. You're the people who spread the message out and make everybody else panic and make the masses more controlled, even though you think you're so aware that it's all conspiracy theories and they're all trying to get us and the da-da-da-da. And you think, if you're so aware of politics and how much that it can't be affected and how evil they are, why are you spending your time focused on that? This is why I don't talk about politics, bro. It's a waste of time. They've rage baited an entire planet. How do you control a society? How have they always controlled a society? Back to the frickin' Romans and shit. The Romans built colosseums, right? And when the people were getting angry at the government for raising taxes, whatever, they'd put on a big event. Oh, come watch! We're going to put a couple of people out in front of them, get eaten by the lions. Here, have free food, free drinks. Come have a free day out, right? You're seeing the distraction and the divisions of different religions, different beliefs. Everybody's always fighting over everything. So then we can never agree on anything to rise up and work together. It's over. It's always going to be that way. There's too many stupid people in the fucking game playing into it to ever make it that anything can ever happen. This is why the evil, manipulative people can take over society and have done. It's too late. It's over. You are under that system. Now, if you want to spend your whole life looking at politics and fucking around and looking at the celebrities and everything else that's not your own fucking life and have the distraction device in your hand where instead of a library, you can be on Google, you can be looking up shit, you can use AI mode to improve your life. Or you can use it to look at the bullshit and then complain about how your life sucks. That's why I don't do politics, bro. Because it's just bullshit. It's all going to be happening anyway. People have told me, oh, what if the Russians invade New Zealand? It doesn't matter if they're walking up to my gate. If there's 20 soldiers show up at my gate, fully armed, what am I going to do? So why am I going to worry about it on any level? Why am I going to worry about the fuel prices and talk about it? Tell me, why? When I go to the pump, I put the fuel in, I wave my card. It doesn't matter what it fucking costs. It doesn't matter what Donald Trump said. If straight up hormones, I don't give a fuck. Don't waste your 20s and 30s going, oh, the world's unfair. Yeah, it is what it is. It sucks. Evil people run it. Fine. But, like, if you're gonna exist that way forever, just like, about it. You know, it ain't changing. It's only gonna get worse, so you better wake the fuck up. Is that so hard to wrap your head around? Little Timmy? Because none of it matters, Tim. Focus on your own life, the people you care about. You have limited time on Earth. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Within 100 years, we're all dead. Everybody's dead within 100 years. So what are you doing? Right, looking at how everybody else living their lives. You're one shot on Earth, and you're going to sit there and argue with me and, oh, let's talk about politics. Why? I live in farmland, out in the country, in the bush, in the middle of fucking nowhere in New Zealand, bro. There isn't even a tarmac road to my house. It's freaking dirt and gravel. Like, I don't have these city slicker fucking problems, man. For fuck's sake. You guys have your head up your ass. You either get it or you don't. I get it. Most people in the world are not going to get it. So that would stand that most people in my chat would disagree. Most people on YouTube would, what's this guy talking about? It's just reality. It's just reality. The world's a fucked up place, man. We all know that, right? You've seen what's on the news about islands and this and that and whatever. You know what the world is. I'm not making up fucking fairy tales. You know what it is. Yet you all live in this denial like things are going to change or like you should look at a minute. Who gives a fuck? Aren't you sick of your time being taken away? Why don't you just go to a hobby? Why don't you go do something else? Why are you going to fuck around with politics and shit? Who gives a shit? We got our own problems, guys. Fuck. Oh, we got so many problems. My life is hard. Yeah, you say as you sit in your house with internet and food. And you can just sit here and hang out. Oh, yeah, your life's really... You got big problems, man. You're not like the over 3 billion people on Earth who don't even have the internet yet. You know there's over 3 billion people on Earth who don't have the internet? Living in mud huts and shit. Like, oh, yeah, you've got problems. Tell me how hard your life is. And that's just alive now. You know, what about if you were living in a village hundreds of years ago and the Vikings come through and burn everything down? You know, you think you got problems? Like, right-size your problems. Right-size your problems. You have no problems. You live in, if you have the internet right now, you have no problems. Who's behind me? That's my missus, mate. That's Lady Venom. We're going to have to change your name from Venom Susie now. We're going to change it to Out. Come out, Susie. Outcome, Susie. OUTCUM, Susie. Yeah, I'll do something like that. Peaceful and high-paying salaries. Yeah. Do you want to let the dog out, love? You mind?
Yeah.
Thank you, darling. Peaceful and high-paying salaries. Hello, Ethan. How are you, mate? How are you, bro? So, yeah. You're going to have a stroke in a minute. Nah, Bear, I just... you got to be firm to get the message through about politics to these people. They just don't get it, bro. People like Tim, you got to talk really fucking slow. You know? Live your own... How can I... Somebody tell me, how can I convey that message? Some of my readers, how can I convey the message better to people? How do you convey the message that you have one short time on Earth, stop fucking around looking at what everybody else is doing in politics and shit? Like, how is this a hard... Like, how can I dumb it down more? How can I actually wake these people up? Or are they just, like, they're gone? I'm doing good, Ethan. Yeah, doing good, man. Doing good. Just flying along. Been down the garage. We got the race car chassis moved out today. So we got the floor finish as far as the race car chassis, if you've been following that. Pulled the chassis out. We've been clearing out all the shelving. We did all that on this stream, bro. And another stream before this one, so. Do I vote? Nope. Nope, don't vote, mate. Not at all, mate. Don't do none of that shit. Don't do none of that shit, Timmy. Anyway, no politics, Timmy, or I'll ban you. James Brown. We got JB in here. How are you, mate? How are you, mate? I've been trying to do some more impressions here, Jamie B. But I can't do the Trump one, mate. You nail that Trump impression, bro. I cannot do Trump at all. I'll work on it. How you getting on? How's things over on your channel? I haven't caught your streams in a while. Sorry, JB. I'm streaming like 6-7 hours a day lately, bro. Or I'm just like taking a day off. I'm completely like literally off my phone. I might do some shorts or something, but I try and spend a bit of time off my phone. Try to balance it, right? Doing fine, thanks. How are you? Yeah, good, bro. Good. We're doing building a floor in the garage at the moment, so tore out the whole front and 2/3 done through that, and then we're gonna be the garage looks like utter chaos. If you guys see my streams the next few days, it's a bomb site in there, but we'll make it work. We're gonna put in shelving. We're gonna have a big clear up. So yeah, if you've got a space you're looking to clean up, like a garage or a big project to do, tune in for that. You can work alongside me in that. I'm from Italy originally, but I moved here for studies and a job. Very good. Love to hear it, mate. He wanted me to do an Italian accent earlier, so that's why I'm doing that for him. Si bella. Bellissimo. I do always like the Italians, the talking with the hands. It's a good way of language. I do like that about the Italians. It's a very expressive. Yeah. My mother likes to go on holiday to Italy. That seems to be the place she likes to go every once in a while. Being an ER doc, they do their shift, clock out and go home. Fair. Rather than being so on call with it, you could be. Have some freedom that way. You can plan a life outside your normal hours, then yeah. Being on call for a job is pretty horrible, man. You know, you want to plan things out. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. A lot of professions. If I have any car questions, I don't want to keep bothering bro. He will ask you guys. Oh, you can ask away, Bradley. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it, mate. It's all good. It's probably Bradley. It's better if you can catch me during the daytime streams, bro. Like this is the end of the day now. If you catch me in the daytime streams, like the chat's usually real quiet, and I'm doing car stuff anyway. So yeah, it's the time to bombard me with car questions because I've got another phone on me to read chat. Hey, off, puppy face, off. Why are you not listening? Get off! What are you doing? My God, dog. Alright, guys, I'm going to call it. I've been on here for 3.5 hours. I did another 2.5 hours earlier today. I want to go eat. I feel like garage. And, yeah, I'm going to go have a shower and that. Have some to eat, have a shower, have some sleep. Do another stream tomorrow. Keep on moving, keep on pushing through. Go check out the latest shorts I put up. I put up a new one today. I've been editing. I've been working hard at those edits. Just go and like them. Go comment on it. Go tell me what you think. Go tell me what your favourite one is of like the last 5 I put up or something. All right. Yeah. Thank you all for being here, guys. I do appreciate it. I am burnt out at this point. So take care. Back tomorrow for another day in the life of me. And this has been us, mostly me. She's kind of there. You have a good one. Much love. Don't be so fucking hard on yourself, guys. You'll make it. Little each day.